He don't know what to do.
And to the body as well.
Hey,
Look,
pop. Yeah, mate.
he needs to get that timing of that jab down and start trying to check.
He needs to get the timing.
But with his age being 38, can he keep this up?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because Wardley's young, he's obviously got the fitness over him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Molina...
Let's see.
Molina's
I don't know
not-
nothing about this Wardley.
Yeah.
Molina's not overly exerting himself. He's
Yeah,
just
look at him.
working-
Look at him shots there. Look,
Lovely
look at
off.
him.
He's just working cleverly behind the jab.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. He ain't, yeah, like you say, he ain't wasting no energy.
Yeah, he's not going out massively.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway,
But
boys,
he's got his movement down.
how the fuck are we?
I was good when I saw West Ham lose a 3-0 lead. That was beautiful.
I knew that one was coming.
That was
He
beautiful.
You know what?
Fuck's
I'll
sake.
After your whole, after
You
your
second that.
after your
You
whole
second that.
12-point
I thought we was
quick
getting
math.
spanking.
Hey, you
Loved it.
support them. You support Arsenal.
Mate, we was getting hammered. By
Proper
the hammers.
hammered.
Yeah, and then what happened?
Irons.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Irons.
I'm telling you, mate. You're
You
lucky.
idiot.
We
Look,
were lucky.
look,
we stepped
look,
off
look,
the gas.
look,
The Man United game.
We took
it
from you.
The Man United
Look.
game. We was all over them.
Look
Mate,
at it
you
this
come
way.
out, you played
Look
well.
at-
Second half, we come out, played well. That was it.
Look
All
at it
simple.
this way. Look
Two
at it
halves.
this way. This is the way I see it, yeah? You gave me shit, and then
Oh,
all of a
mush.
sudden there was technical issues when Chelsea were winning, knocking Atletico Madrid out. So if you thought I was going to let you dodge, and the fact that everything I've said's been accurate and has been a little
Oi.
wider than the mark.
You think that you're going to win the Champions League, you
You
wanker?
fucking would. We got a good run.
You
I'll
fucking
have
ain't
Liverpool
winning the
this
Champions
season.
League.
I'll
You
have
ain't,
Liverpool this season.
you ain't getting past Porto, mate.
Mate,
You ain't getting past-
we've conceded one goal in like 12 matches,
Yeah,
mate.
and we scored more goals than you in one game against Arsenal than what you scored in the last 6 months.
Yeah, mate, you scored. Literally, you scored
Oh.
3 own goals in your last 2 matches,
Listen,
mate.
Listen,
Yeah, you
bruv,
scored 5 in that game, boy.
I'll give it to you. Chelsea are looking a lot more organised. I do agree. Against Atletico, they've done well. I am going to ease off a little bit. But best believe, the second they lose against Porto,
Yeah.
mate, you're
Against
getting
Porto.
it. You're
Look,
getting it.
I respect Porto.
Well, who
they're
did
a good
Porto
team.
knock out to get to where you
Juventus.
are? Then there ain't no mugs then,
That's
are
what I
they?
said. I respect Porto, but let's be realistic. Out of everybody in the draw, they're the team that everyone wanted.
Yeah, 100%.
Just like this Molina, he ain't no mug, brother. Look, he's teeing off.
Molina's, like I said, Molina's like experience. He's 38 years old. He's had 2 title fights. I might be wrong. He might have had another. But
Been
as
knocked
well as
spark
I'm
out by
known-
Deontay Wilder.
yeah, and
That's saying
Yeah,
to be
so
proud
does
of.
everyone know from Nessie
and
Fury.
Unless you're Fury, well, he hasn't all, but
Yeah, he
yeah.
got knocked
I'm
out.
better off.
He got knocked the fuck
and
out.
he got. I think he did. He go. He went the distance with AJ. I think
Who did?
Molina.
did he?
Yeah, because I'm pretty
He's a
certain
tough
it
old
was
boy
like.
then.
I'm pretty certain it was like he went the distance with Molina, but Wilder absolutely blasted him out there. Let me.
Yeah, but that's what
let
Wilder
me just
does.
Look that
That's
up.
all he
That's
does.
what
That's
Wilder
all
does.
he's got. Yeah, that's
He
all he's
can't
got.
box, but he can fucking
That is all he's got.
dynamite your face to
He ain't got
pieces.
nothing. He's
Nah.
another Derek Lewis. That is all he is. He's
No, at least he does. He waves it around. Fucking hell.
Oh, mate. Honestly, what a fucking sick card tonight, mate. UFC 260, brother. What a,
260.
yeah, mate. That's
Oh,
exactly what it
fucking
is.
hell. it's-
Mate,
yeah.
I don't really care who's on the card. I just want to see Ngannou and Stipe
Mate,
number
I'll
2.
tell you, we can't have a fight companion on Axis too late in the morning. But
I wouldn't want to do that anyway.
what a shame.
Personally,
Yeah.
I'll be glued to that telly, mate. I don't want to be.
But mate,
doing that.
honestly, to
Mate,
be
what a fucking
mate,
sure that's happening
unbelievable.
tonight.
And then on the 24th of next month, all the fans are allowed back. All of them. It's a sold
Yeah,
out
for the
arena already. Sold out.
Usman fight. Yeah.
Usman. And
Yeah,
that card
fair.
is sick, mate. It's got that Rose Namajunas versus the who's the Chinese girl? Zhang Li.
Weili Zhang.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Weili, that'd be a
Oh.
good fight. Oh my god, I did not know
Mate.
that was on the card. Rose Namajunas is my favourite fighter by
Mate.
far, and
Fair.
that Weili Zhang can fucking
Yeah,
fight.
she's sick and all, mate.
Yeah, and it's not going to go to the ground. That, and you got 2 real technical strikers. That's the kind of fight that gets me interested,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, definitely.
I reckon
Definitely.
if Rose can take Zan's shots, because that Zan's explosive powerhouse, if she can take all her shots, I reckon she'll beat that
Okay.
Zan.
Okay,
I reckon she'll beat her because she's technically probably the best
Yeah.
boxer.
so
Mate, technically, she's
So
one of the best
I
pound
got-
for pound out on
What-
in,
what-
in
I
the
got
ring,
that.
I think.
I got that
The
the wrong
Oxford.
way round. Yeah, it was actually Wilder who took 9 rounds to get him out, and Joshua had him out in 3.
Okay.
Oh, fucking
So
hell.
yeah, so Joshua put a hurt on him, and that's for the IBF title. And then
That's what I'm saying. That Joshua still hits hard, mate.
Yeah, he does. Of course he does, mate. Of
And
course
then
he
still
does.
is.
Deontay
Mate, he-
Wilder,
of course he does.
9-round
Know what I mean?
TKO.
Fury-
Of course he does.
Fury gets caught by him, mate.
Yeah, Joshua ain't no mug. He just ain't.
100%, 100%.
Joshua was a tough motherfucker.
Yeah, like-
he really is.
But I don't
Really
put him in my top 100 heavyweights.
No,
I
top
don't
100.
probably.
Fucking hell, I wouldn't want to sit here and
Probably.
list 100.
I'm
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm
don't think
talking
I can
about.
list 100 off the top of my
I'm
head.
talking about maybe
Top 100?
maybe
I think
hundreds.
What? Based on
maybe
what? He's only
hundreds.
had one loss.
I think
Yeah,
I'll
but
be
based
in that
upon
top
people
100
like
when I try.
Joe Lewis, then you go back through. Like I think there's a lot of maybe top 100's a bit fucking harsh. Maybe he's probably in there. But what I'm saying is, I definitely don't have him in top 50. I reckon.
Really?
If you went
Why?
through it, I
Why
reckon,
though?
Because you got, I mean, just looking at Muhammad Ali's fucking era, people like Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier.
But what are you
like,
basing it on? Statistics or?
No, I'm basing it.
Oh, look, he's caught him. Look.
Oh, yeah, he is. No, basing it on the fact that I look at the skill of other heavyweights and I look at the movement of AJ, and I think there's a lot of guys out there in the division which would fucking hurt him. I think
Wilder for one.
I think of Klitschko's, either one of them in their primes would have given him serious issues. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't-
AJ did switch up his stance to fight Ruiz too. His game plan and his style becoming light,
Yeah.
and he boxed, and he
Yeah.
proved to everyone he can box
Yes.
as well as punch.
Yes, but
So we haven't seen him since.
Yes, but he
So
did that.
I'm
against,
withholding judgment.
Yeah, look, that Molina's tired now.
Oh.
Exactly what you said, Trope. He's tired.
No,
No,
I said that.
That's
He's
Shay.
sluggish. Yeah, he's tired, mate. It's a shame he's getting tired because I'd have liked to have seen it if he didn't for the old fight.
What do you mean he's tired? It's the second round, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
he's tired,
it's
boy.
third,
Look,
isn't it?
Is it the third? Is it? I can't see the
I
clock.
don't
know
like
what
this
he's
other
talking about.
geezer who's fighting. I can't stand him. Honestly, I ain't a fan of him. He ain't gonna go far. Watch.
No,
he'll
it's
fight.
You know,
not
someone else who he's a good fighter, but I don't like is that Josh Kelly.
Josh.
I
'cause
don't
he's
like
just
him,
cocky.
mate. I don't
Yeah, but
like
he
him.
can fight, boy.
He can
can
fight.
fight.
Of course he
Look
can
at that.
fight, but I
Look
don't
at it.
like him.
Look at it. If you were
Oh.
good looking and you knew that you could fight in a style which barely anybody could touch
What
you.
Nassim style?
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
be a
that's what it
cock.
is.
You're gonna be a
Exactly what it
cocky
is.
cunt, mate.
Exactly
I don't
what it
get.
is.
I'd like.
Nassim, boy.
I'd like to stand there and go, do you know what? If I had his skill, I wouldn't be a cunt, but I probably would.
No, but
Just
you-
because.
No,
there's
but
only
that's
so
the
many
problem. You
times
are a
can-
cunt.
Yeah, but this is what that's how he gets caught.
Different cunt.
Flat out cunt.
Nah, I just don't like him. I just think he's a
Anyone that supports Chelsea is a flat out cunt.
prick. And this is a bit controversial and all, but Eubank Junior.
He's fucking no good.
Yeah, I don't.
He don't live up
overly
to his
rate
old
him.
man. His old man's the man. You know what I mean? Not Eubank Junior.
Senior.
Same with
You remember what I was
yeah,
saying? Do you
same
remember
with
what I
Conor
was
Ben.
saying?
His son's never
His-
going to be nothing like.
Remember what we were
Oh,
talking
no.
about earlier? How I said when there's like a superstar dad,
Mm.
the son is never like the.
Never will be. Never will.
Nice.
But when it's like a dad that was a fighter that was like well known but not like a superstar, then their kids tend to be.
Yeah,
fucking
because they're
better than
hungry and
them.
they still want to earn it.
Yeah.
They're not giving
Yeah,
it to it on a
it's
plate,
fine.
are they?
Yeah, what round's this now, boys? What round's this?
nice.
Round four.
Fourth.
Round 4, yeah.
Round four. So obviously, this young man who's fighting now. What's his name?
Fabio Wardley.
He's going to gain the
he's 10
advantage. but-
He's 10-0 with 9 knockouts.
yeah, and he's probably
So
fought
he
a lot
can-
of Wes
So
Wallace.
his record says he can bang, but then to be honest, he may have been fighting like bums,
yeah,
basically.
he's probably been
He
fighting
got
Marzi,
clocked then.
man.
Oh, and
Oh,
again.
boy, God. I
And
really want
again.
Molina to give him score,
If he's getting clocked, why has he not got a guard up?
because he's a twat.
He's got no. He
no,
can't slip like
he
this.
thinks
He's trying to counter from there.
He thinks he's Ali.
Oh,
He thinks he's Ali. Yeah, look, Molina's gassed already, mate. Look, he's out of breath.
he's in
No,
trouble.
that was a slip.
You know, he's in trouble, mate. You can tell. Now,
Yeah, but that weren't a knockdown.
he's
So I'm
in
saying
the-
it was a slip.
I reckon he's in that part of his career where he knows that he's not going to get another title shot, so he's
No.
just come for a paycheck.
Yeah,
So
of
that
course he
drive's
is.
probably gone
Hey,
out of him.
do you see what I'm saying about this geezer, though? He thinks he's better than what he is.
I think it's just his style.
I
He's grown
reckon
up, what he's
my
doing.
guess in this is Wardley's going to get him out of a body shot.
Mate, if he
It-
goes
it
in
cracked
against a
him with a
big
body
punch, if he
shot.
goes in against a big puncher with no guard line and he gets caught, he's in trouble.
Yeah,
He's in. He's in
Imagine-
Oh,
trouble.
that was solid.
imagine if he tries
That-
boxing Tyson Fury.
I'm telling you
like.
now, he's
Oh,
hurt him.
mate.
That hurt, mate.
Go on, Molina.
Body
he-
it, body it.
Go on,
that-
then.
I'm telling you now, that hurt. He
Go on.
came in and he got met with a stiff jab as he was ducking. Bap.
Oh, mate, look here.
What you might see though with Molina is him take the first 2 minutes of the round off and then just fucking put a hurt on him for the last round.
If I was Molina, I'd
Last
just
minute
take
of
a
each
whole
round.
I'd take a whole round on. I'd have a round on and a round off.
Oh.
I really want to see this Fabio get caught though, because
He's fucking been caught.
You're
enough
not
times.
liking him, are you?
nah, I'm not fearing him. I don't like his cockiness. Imagine if he
Yeah,
boxed
but
someone like Tyson Fury.
Oh, mate,
He
punch his
wouldn't
head
get
off.
near him. That jab would be
he-
followed up by that right hand.
Yeah,
Mate, with no guard, mate,
Bah,
his head would be popped
Mate,
off his shoulders.
he'd soon stiffen up against him, trust me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know what to do. Old Molina looks like fucking, he's from Dagestan, doesn't he? He looks like one of the old, like, the old Russians.
I'm not sure where he's from. Is he Mexican?
American, isn't he?
Maybe. Let's have a look. Not too
Has a
sure.
shot.
Yeah, it's nice.
Lovely.
Clean.
But he's an easy target though. Look, just sitting
Yeah,
there.
he's
Easy
a
target.
Mexican American.
Is he? It's fucking. He's knackered. Look. Just knackered.
No, I think he was just taking a few seconds.
Yeah,
and
that's
he
what
just,
I think he's doing. Because can you say that Wardley's won this round? Because I think the cleaner shots are coming from Molina.
Yeah, he looks some more
He's
dangerous,
just-
doesn't he?
He's just not necessarily controlling the
Oh,
pace
what
of
about
the
this
fight.
one, then, boys? I'm looking forward to this one.
What?
Dylan Whyte, yeah.
Mate,
Whyte, yeah.
I really like Dylan Whyte. I do. I think he's had a hard time trying to get his title shot.
He's like Leon Edwards in
It's-
the UFC. They're just fucking him. Give
Yeah,
the
but
man
Leon
a
Edwards-
shot.
He has been, mate.
Fuck's sake.
I don't like the way he's
Yeah, but
treated
Leon
either.
Edwards don't get caught with an uppercut like that.
Nah.
That's the difference.
no.
Yeah,
That's what pissed me off when he did that fight, yeah? And they were saying, you're a coward for not doing a rematch. And I was like, yeah, it's all right for gatekeepers calling out fucking
Who are you talking about?
Leon Edwards, he had an eye poke with Bella Muhammad.
That's it. Yeah,
Fight ended because
big
of
eye
it.
poke. We watched it.
Big,
didn't
big
we?
eye poke. It was definitely
that the
accidental.
one that
and
was-
definitely
He was
an
on
eye
the
poke.
floor in bits.
Yeah.
So he eye poked him basically, and then because of that, the fight was done as a no contest. Yeah. So I'm just a bit like, and then everyone's like, he's like, fight me again. I was like, mate, you're a last minute thing. You're ranked 13. He's ranked.
Who's asking for the rematch?
The guy who got
Mohammed.
poked in the eye, Bella
Okay,
Muhammad.
yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, I was like, you're ranked 13. He's ranked like third, I believe.
Third, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Third. Yeah. What the fuck is the benefit for that? The only reason
Yeah.
he stepped in the ring with you is because he hasn't fought in 2 years and he doesn't want to turn down this pointless fight for him.
Mm.
Yeah. But there's absolutely fuck all for Leon
Yeah.
Edwards to gain from fighting
No,
the
of course not.
13th ranked person.
I
You're not even a
couldn't-
top 10, mate.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
do you know what? As much as I'd hate to agree with you, I couldn't agree fucking more, mate. I could not
Oh.
agree more.
Oh,
what's
look,
happened
he
here?
clapped him. He
Go on,
clapped him.
Ed.
He,
Go on, Ed.
he dropped down.
Oh,
That's the second time.
what's happening now, Fabio?
Look, they're
That's-
swinging that. They're
Something else.
dogging it. They're
Go on,
dogging
telling
it
you.
out.
Let's
son.
go.
There he
Oh, he's
goes.
got.
Is that a
What
count?
happened there?
Is he counting?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's count-
shit.
Ah, mate. Get
He's
up,
up.
you
Yeah,
He's
get
out.
up.
He's gone, mate. He's gone.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You know what? Fucking all that's
Mate,
going to do
do
is
you
make
know
that
what?
Fabio thinks he's better than he is.
mate, take it back. Fair play to him, yeah. He
Ah,
dogged
fucking
him.
idiot,
He got
the
caught
geezer.
with a hard hit, and
Yeah.
he went, fuck you, and he swung back and caught him.
Yeah,
He didn't run. He didn't try and slip,
he
mate.
was-
He
he was-
went in, dogging.
Yeah, he's got heart. He's got heart.
I
'cause he
like
was
that in
hurt.
someone, mate. I like that in someone. You get hurt, you think, no, fucking
he
bollocks.
hasn't got the skill set to go.
I'd like to see him
Not
fight
at the moment.
Dylan
Like,
Whyte.
he doesn't have the head movement, so
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Dylan Whyte punches hard and all, and he's got a great jab on him, Dylan
mate,
Whyte.
Yeah.
fucking
Got a great jab on him.
he
But-
would get bashed
but he
against Dylan Whyte.
slouches.
Yeah,
Dylan
fucking
Whyte.
yeah,
He'll get
different
bashed.
level.
Oh, yeah, Dylan Whyte would
level,
stick.
mate.
That's why I want to
Absolutely
see
put
it. That's why I'd like to see it.
Absolutely put it on him.
Alina's trying to make out he's all right. Look,
Complaining about
complaining
what?
about what? Yeah.
The ref gave him an 8
Aye.
count, and he rolled on his side and went to bed.
That's fucking stupid, mate.
The only way
I
he
can
can
see
be
it.
upset is if it's a low blow.
Right, back to that Leon Edwards, anyways. I couldn't
Yeah.
agree more about that. That's exactly right. Why the fuck would he want to risk his rank
Yeah.
fighting fucking...
Like, it's clear they're making it difficult for him to get to that fucking title shot. Yeah, Dana could give it easily.
yeah,
Easily,
of course.
Yeah? It's like no one fights Leon Edwards. He gets fucking chance like Colby, yeah, who's in there. He's like ranked number 2.
Yeah.
We said, nah, I'm not coming off the couch to fight some fucking Leon guy. But what do you mean, some Leon guy?
Some
He's the
fucking
guy
Leon.
below
Yeah.
you. One
Yeah,
spot.
exactly.
One spot below you in the thing. Someone needs to check Colby and go, that little belt you had, that was to say you were the number 1 contender. Stop going around like acting like you're some sort of champion. You ain't
Yeah.
never achieved shit. And in your career, you maybe you've had more high profile fights, but realistically, you haven't achieved any more than
No, of
fucking
course you
Leon
ain't.
Edwards.
She ain't.
You're both around the same sort of rank. You've both been fucking like close to the contender shot. That's all you've got.
I don't know why he
over
don't
him.
fight him, though.
You've
Yeah,
had a title fight and you got bashed in it.
It'd be a good fight, I think, that fight.
I think it would as well. It all depends on. I think it'd be a good fight for Colby as well. Because what's Leon Edwards' defense like on the ground?
Mate.
How's he going to stuff that takedown?
His loss for the title was against Usman, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was for the belt.
No,
actually.
well, this is when they were younger.
Yeah, look,
heavyweights
here's where they run it back to where they said,
Oh,
"Oh, that's a big right hand
yeah,
he
it's
got
good
it with.
shot,
He took
mate.
that well, mate. Look,
That's what I mean. He's got dog in him, mate.
He takes another one as well. Bang. And then look.
yeah, he did eat a big shot, mate.
Boss, look, now he's swinging back, mate, and he's letting him have it.
Oh, know what?
I like that.
Fair play to him,
Yeah,
but he's
exactly.
still a twat.
Yeah, he's a twat, but fair play.
He's,
He's dogging it out then.
well, yeah. So, anyways, fucking back to Leon Edwards and
Yeah.
Colby. That'd be a good fight because Colby's a good wrestler.
I think it'd be a good fight for
and he'd
Colby.
just be non-stop trying to wrestle him.
If Leon fought Colby and he got him at it, that would be instant title shot. Instant. I
Mm.
don't give a fuck. If he fought Colby and he didn't get that fight, yeah, he beat Covington, that should be instant title shot. But I feel like Leon's getting fucked and they're giving him fights like Bella Muhammad and
Yeah,
people
why
lower in
though?
the
Why
ranking.
is it?
Because they want him to lose.
about him. Why?
Well, Leon Edwards,
because
because someone
I'm
else
saying,
will
I
fight
don't,
him.
all
I don't
about-
like shit like this.
Listen.
Behind
Let me give you the insight
I
into
think
what
Dana was
this
about
is.
that.
This is the truth of the UFC. Yeah, okay. Colby Covington was ranked 6th, yeah, in his division, 6th, yeah. So before he fought Maya, that which was the last fucking fight on his contract, yeah. Sean Shirk, no, what's his name?
Sean Shelby.
Is it Shelby?
Shelby, yeah.
Sean Shelby said to him, we're going to let you go after this. Told his management, we're going to let you go because you're not a draw and you're not an exciting fighter. He was number 6. So he'd been taking people out. Top 10 fighter. They let you go because you're not a draw.
Yeah, that's the part of it
That's
I don't like.
That's the truth of it. So from that, he then went to fucking Brazil, walked into the thing. They threw shit at him because he was fighting Damian Maia, who's Brazilian.
Yeah.
Treated him like
They
shit.
love.
Treated
Yeah.
him like shit the
And that's
entire
when he
time he
lets
was
him have
there.
it, doesn't he?
And then he just went, fuck it, come in and was like, you lot are filthy fucking animals. And then now
Rio
he's
de
just,
Janeiro's a dump, he went.
yeah, Rio de Janeiro's a dump. And now he's just kept that whole thing up.
Yeah,
To the
do
point
you
now
know
where
what?
he recently said he fucks Paulie Viana. Did you see that? See that? This was Colby's
I don't
reason.
particularly like him. So
I'm going to paraphrase, yeah, but this is what he said about why he couldn't fight Leon Edwards. He goes, at the time, he said he was balls deep in Pollyanna.
Yeah.
And he said, and who's a beautiful girl that he respects very much. And he said, for him to get off the couch and fight some Leon guy, yeah, he was going to need a big paycheck, especially when he had a beautiful girl like Pollyanna there. And he said, and he was continuing to work on his world championship form in the bedroom. Just like,
Listen.
dude's a fucking cock, isn't he?
I don't like him,
You
mate.
know what? He can fight though, bruv.
Yeah.
He can, mate, when he
can
fought
fight.
Usman, there weren't 1 second where that was on the floor. The whole fight, him and Usman, both wrestlers, both counteracted it and stood up and struck. Right? And that was a good fight, mate.
Yeah.
That was a close fight, I know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's because they were just
I had
like,
it 2-2 into
they
the
were
last
like,
round.
if we take it to the ground, the wrestling's going to get negated, yeah, and we're just going to end up getting stood up.
It's just
so-
going to counter each other.
Yeah,
Nothing
literally
will
just going to
happen,
count
yeah.
each other. So they literally stood there to find out who had the fucking better cardio.
Yeah, where's the Mighty Hammers on here?
And it was
No
Here's
such
the
thing.
Mighty Hammers.
No such thing.
no such
We
thing,
are
mate.
the Mighty Hammers.
You get like 2 fucking games on air a
Eh?
year. You get 2 games on air a year, mate.
Yeah, that's because we're
And that's
special,
when you're playing
mate.
a big
I was about to
16.
say that.
That's because we're special, mate. Look at Arsenal. They're lucky we come off the gas, mate. 3-0 up. We was
We
fucking
stopped you. We stopped you,
steamrolling
boy. We
Come
We
on,
was
turned up.
rolling you up the
Come
park.
off the gas, mate.
Listen,
You didn't come off the gas, mate. You went to the petrol station and put diesel in a petrol,
listen.
mate.
6
That
goals
was your
between
fucking technique.
6 goals between 2 teams, mate. Chelsea don't even know what that is.
Mate,
You
6
They don't even know
you
what that
scored
is.
5 of them,
No,
you
that's
cunt.
because we don't fucking
Yeah, we
score
scored
3
5.
own
That's
goals
how
in 2
fucking good
games.
we are.
Seb,
Eh?
Seb, mate.
Mate, listen,
Seb, mate.
I ain't even going to watch you play Porto. Do you know why? Because Porto are another boring
It's
fucking
all right.
team.
It's all right. It's all right.
So
I will come
you
in.
v Porto.
I'm going to be watching it,
Will be
and I'll be
shit.
supporting Porto.
Mate, listen,
Why
listen,
not?
listen,
100%
listen,
supporting
listen,
what
Porto.
day is it on?
He better
What day
hope.
is it on?
He better
What
hope
you
that
do,
it
watch
ain't on a
EastEnders?
Tuesday.
No,
I'm
if it's
looking
on a
now.
Tuesday, I will watch it in
It's on
here,
a Tuesday, mate.
and we'll have a football companion.
It'd be a tough game as well. 'cause
No,
we're there.
what Tuesday is it?
Let me have a look.
I know, was
It'd be
it?
a tough
Because that's
game.
usually after a UFC fight that we're going to talk
Yeah,
about.
well, we can. Well, if we're watching the game, we can talk about UFC while it's on.
Yeah, of course you can. That's the whole
Don't
idea.
have to
Just-
be strict
Yeah.
to
Okay.
thing. Like
Yeah. These
I've
fight
got the
matches,
time now.
people just talk for it, and,
And
then when there's
also-
clips, whoa.
Also,
We got a
while,
lot
they're,
to
while
talk
they're
about,
talking and stuff, and while the pundits are talking, it gives me time to mug off West Ham, who have been atrocious in the last 2 games.
listen, mate, we may not have 6 points from 2 games, but
Mate,
Man
what's-
United, we was about 98% possession.
Mate, what's the situation with Lingard? Is it he's going back, and he?
He ain't going
Lingard.
nowhere, bruv.
Yeah, he is,
Yeah,
mate.
being kidnapped.
he's going back. When he goes back, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, we're fucked.
When
I'll
he
stop-
goes back,
he
he'll go
is-
back to being a mediocre player.
Mate,
Yeah, listen,
honestly,
when he goes
Lingard
back,
was
I'll stop
fucking-
supporting him.
Mate,
Lingard has fucking done you world of wonders.
That's what
mate.
you got to understand, though.
He's done a world of
West
wonders
Ham
for West
are
Ham.
a rental team.
Oh,
They
fuck
rent
off.
their best player, yeah?
Fuck
They
off.
rent stuff like their bench players from clubs like
Yeah, that
Chelsea.
looks like yes,
and they
yes.
rent
on
the
the back.
stadium from the
Yeah, look.
government.
That looks like yes on the left there in the corner.
Oh, fucking hell, boy. Sure it don't. Sure it
Oh,
don't.
Danny boy. Yeah.
Fucking
mate,
hell, bruv.
Listen, we do the clever thing and just rent places and don't
Rent,
waste money
rent.
on fucking.
Everything's on finance. You can't.
All they do is strap boy. Hey, so listen, what I see the other day, that stadium, you should not build that. That
No,
looks like it's
mate.
built out of a fucking bamboo.
Mate, that
Telling
beautiful stadium.
Fucking most horrible stadium I've ever
It
seen.
No, I didn't particularly like
It
it.
won't be when you look at it, yeah. Because
And when you look at it,
all of
you
that-
look at it and think, what
all
a
of that
piece of
stone,
shit.
Yeah, it's like marble.
Marble?
That whole
Dude.
thing will be ridiculous.
I ain't interested in it.
Fucking marble.
I only like Tottenham Stadium when it's lit up at night. It looks nice in the
no,
night
that
time.
look- yeah, that looks nice.
I ain't
at
into
night,
it
yeah.
really. I still prefer the Emirates.
So, how many more fights we got to the main event? When does this start?
I
Should
think
be
it's the
starting.
next one, isn't it?
It should.
Yeah.
They saying it should be on around 10,
I'm just
quarter
going
past
quick,
10.
toilet quickly, boys. All right?
If
2
you're not going
seconds.
to commit, mate, what's the point?
Hey, You just keep looking at your gay
Can't.
boy stadium. Go on, keep
Don't.
looking at your fucking bamboo shed.
Yeah, mate.
I'll be back in a second.
Fucking bamboo shit.
At least we got enough to pay for it.
Thing is, they ain't skint though.
No, their chairman's tight as fuck.
Yeah, well, we can relate to that. Yeah, no, fair play to that win.
What?
He fucking dogged it out, man.
That can't be right.
That's it.
7 for the 4th. Ah, you're lucky. It's a Wednesday.
What's that?
The game's on Wednesday,
What date?
the 7th.
Okay. Hey? I can't eat. You got to talk to the mic, mate.
Depends,
Oh, we
mate.
do it on a Wednesday.
I can't. I'm not here Wednesdays.
Of course you ain't.
Yeah.
You know, under the thumb, and I forgot about it.
Under the thumb.
Forgot about that
It's
one.
not fun.
She gets a day in the week.
2.
2.
2 days.
Yeah,
mate.
that's
Fucking
too
talk
much,
about
mate.
spoiling her.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking well too much, mate.
Jesus,
I
mate.
thought the same thing.
I'd be dumping her if I was you.
Yeah, my girlfriend died in an imaginary car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Nelson, mate. I like him.
Yeah,
I think
mate.
he's
He
brilliant,
was
bro.
he was
He's brilliant.
cruiserweight champion for a long time. He's got a lot of title defences.
Yeah, old Johnny Boy.
Old Johnny
good,
Boy.
Mate. I like Johnny Boy. He's fucking brilliant, mate.
I'd love to see him fight Jake Paul,
Oh,
like
don't.
Johnny Nelson and Jake
Oh,
Paul.
no, because
I reckon, honestly, people, if anyone watches this, I think we should hashtag it. Johnny Nelson versus Jake Paul. Because if it builds up, he'll do it just for the money. And
Mate,
then we
the-
get
the-
to see a
Mate,
fucking cruiserweight hurt
the
him.
thing is, though, Jake Paul, if he catches him, he could hurt Johnny Nelson because he's old.
Johnny Nelson,
And I don't want to see that.
Johnny Nelson.
wanna
are you
say
kidding
that,
me?
bruv.
Johnny Nelson's got like fucking.
No, mate, Jake
What?
Paul's not a boxer, but he can punch hard.
Oi,
He's a
Right.
strong athlete.
What
man.
about Carl
Listen.
Froch then?
Oh, Carl Froch will fuck him up.
yeah, mate,
Carl
listen,
Froch will fuck him up,
it don't
mate.
matter if it's Johnny Nelson or Carl Froch. Fucking Jake Paul will get fucking mullered, mate.
What, by both
Both
of them?
of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, even
I
alive.
agree.
Yeah,
I
Jake
think
Paul
you've got
will
to
throw a
understand.
punch and
Johnny
he will
Nelson
see
is
it
old,
coming.
Jake-
I'll
mate.
tell you now,
Yeah,
Jake
but
Paul
he's-
has never sparred with anyone that's going to take that
Jo-
jab.
Johnny
He's gonna
Nelson.
Get bop, to his face.
Johnny Nelson don't exactly look out of shape to me.
No, he's not, mate.
He looks fucking fit.
He's
He
not.
looks like he's ready to go.
All right. What about Jake
Yeah.
Paul, Mike Tyson? What you saying on that?
Tyson would kill him.
What, can we fuck this twat off?
I'm telling you,
Can
Tyson would
Can
kill
you
him.
please go, please?
Tyson would
Mate.
kill him on pure instinct. Jake Paul hasn't seen enough punches in his life. Yeah.
Did you not see him
He's not
against
seen
fucking
enough of it.
Roy Jones?
Mate,
He's
he's
good
boxing.
against
Listen,
Roy Jones.
listen. I watched
Yeah,
him
he
against.
did and he didn't.
Oh,
He
I
did
watched-
and he didn't. He
I
did
watched
look
him
good, but he
about.
didn't.
I watched him against that NBA player. Can't remember what his name is. Nate
Yeah.
something. Yeah, and he was just swinging overhand. It was just all kind
Mate,
of.
he knocked him
windmilly.
on gold.
I'm not saying
He
he
can
didn't.
punch, mate.
I'm
I'm
not
not listen,
saying he
I'm not
can't.
bigging up Jake Paul. I don't like him.
Listen,
And
listen,
he,
listen,
he
listen.
can't box, but he can punch.
Listen.
He can punch.
He can punch against
Mate.
an NBA star that was fucking running head first at him, yeah? All he did was step off and
Mate,
throw
have you
overhand.
watched any Jake Paul like in the ring sparring?
Mate,
I watched that
boxing
entire
and
fight.
Mate, he can. No, not that fight. I'm on about out of that side of that fight. He's sparring and he's
Shay,
he-
there is
he
a
can't- he
difference.
ain't-
There is a
he's not a
difference
fighter,
between
but he
doing
can
something in
punch,
a
mate.
spar
Difference.
and then doing something in
There's
a
a
ring,
massive
yeah?
difference.
And when you've got someone, yeah, and for instance, against Nate, all he was doing was leaning out, throwing their right hand into the space, yeah? So, because he's coming at him like this, he's literally just angling out, throwing that right hand into the thing. And he threw a couple before he actually caught him,
Right.
yeah?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
We've got to bear in mind he's got all the money in the world. He's paying for the best trainers across the world at the moment,
Shay,
and he's been
Shay,
training for this for a long time.
Shay,
Listen,
Shay,
don't
Shay.
make me
If
know.
I,
Long time. Long time.
if I went and grab a cricket bat, yeah,
yeah,
and for fucking 2 months solid, say
2
6,
months?
so longer than that, say 3 years, yeah?
yeah.
3 years,
And you had
I
the
went
best
and fucking thing. Do you reckon I could hit a fucking ball from fucking the spinner, you know, Shane, whatever his name is, Vaughan?
How long's he been out of the game?
He's like 50 odd. I'm
50
telling
odd.
you now, he
Oh, what,
can
have you been
still
pra-
turn that thing like nothing. He can still spin it. Oh, you wouldn't get near it.
Mm.
Because
Mate.
the instincts you need, these cunts have
can't-
learned from a young age.
I can't
got
believe
like-
we're even talking about this.
He hasn't fought anybody. Think about this. He hasn't fought anybody that is an actual boxer.
Let me tell you, let me tell
I
you a
don't
good
He's
know,
story.
fought,
mate.
he's
That's
fought celebrities,
Yeah, I know
and
that.
NBA
Wait,
players.
shut the fuck
Mate.
up talking shit
Go
a
on.
minute, right? Let me compare this now and just end this story.
Come on.
Right. This just sums up everything, yeah? Fucking Jake Paul will get his ass smacked by any of them. And let me just tell you why. Conor fucking McGregor is a trained ninja. He knows how to box, he knows how to kick, he knows how to do everything. He boxed Floyd Mayweather, yeah, who's an absolute masterclass at boxing. And if anyone's going to put a good fight up, it'll be Conor. Floyd Mayweather just took it easy on him,
Schooled him.
boxed his head off, the whole
Yeah.
fight.
Schooled
Yeah,
him.
now you're talking Conor, who's an experienced pro
Yeah, of course.
fighter.
But you've also
Now
talked
you're
about the goat
talking-
in boxing who's active,
Exactly.
Yes.
And now you're talking about Mike Tyson, who's a fucking animal.
who's also
who's
54.
hit big shots all his life, fighting Jake Paul. Mate,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, that fight won't last 2 seconds, mate. That's like,
Shay,
you're saying he can punch. I've got
Okay.
a good left hook. You can probably punch. We can all punch, right? But imagine me fighting Mike Tyson. I've probably got more experience than Jake Paul. Yeah?
at
And I've got a
fighting,
good dig on me.
boxing.
I
And you
wouldn't
got quick
fancy
hands.
myself against Mike Tyson, bruv.
No.
Oh,
Not
fuck,
just,
he
not
will
just
not,
that.
but-
Not just that. Jake Paul, yeah, in the span
on,
that
mate.
he's been doing, is not going to have learned enough weapons. And
No
the
way.
minute Tyson sees that, he's going to go, okay, he's
No
going to get
way.
his patterns, yeah. And then he might get him for a round where it looks like Jake Paul's in it. And then by the second round, those things that Jake Paul does are going to start getting countered. And then Jake Paul's going to have to fucking adapt.
I think
And
once
you don't
alright,
adapt if you've
alright,
been
if-
I
fighting
think he
boxing
don't
for
even go out
2
the
years.
first round,
if,
mate.
if Tyson
Not
comes
bad.
into him and he starts banging his body up, yeah, he's going to be in trouble. But
Trouble, mega.
is he going to be able to slip like he used to?
Jake
He-
Paul is a
he's an
fucking
athlete, mate.
YouTuber.
No, mate, he's an athlete. He's
What?
he's an
Fucking
athlete,
hell,
mate.
You are smoking some fucking
Mate,
crack.
look at the fucking physique on him. He's an athlete. He's been
Shay,
training his whole
Shay,
life.
Shay.
Not
I
boxing,
think
but
that
I'm on about
fucking
sleep.
mouldy weed you showed me has been moulding your brain at the same time.
100%.
Telling you now, bruv.
Mate,
I'm telling you now.
I'm not sitting here saying Jake Paul's going to beat him up. I'm
but
just
you
saying,
saying,
I dunno.
you saying,
You're giving him
Jake
half a
Paul-
chance.
Usain Bolt's a fucking athlete.
You are giving
He's
him half a
fucking
chance.
YouTuber who's got some personal trainer and thinks he can knock out Conor McGregor.
Ah, mate,
Conor
it's just
McGregor, I
happening.
don't
He's
think he can
called-
knock out anyone.
Mate, he called out Conor McGregor. You just said he could punch.
He can punch.
So,
But I
I
just-
bet you can punch.
Yeah, but I'll sit there and
I
think...
bet you hit a bag. I bet
Yeah,
it
but I'm
hurts.
sitting there and I'm thinking, Johnny Nelson, he's getting on. He probably ain't fucking sparred in 20 years.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And he's a young, fit, hungry bloke.
You don't know that he
Right.
ain't sparred in 20 years. He might be part of his daily fitness.
Might be, but I'm assuming here that he hasn't.
If
So-
we were talking about Ricky Hatton, yeah, I'd be going, okay, Ricky Hatton's a bit out of shape. But we're talking about Johnny Nelson. We're talking about...
fucking work. I can't believe we're talking about this.
I just can't believe Shay said fucking Jake Paul's an athlete.
Crazy, mate.
He is
What's going on
athletic.
in this gaff?
Mate,
eh?
there's a difference between athletic.
He's really
There's a
athletic.
difference. James could backflip, yeah? That's an athletic feat,
Can't
yeah?
now.
I'm not saying that.
He's
I'm
got
saying
4 tins and
Yeah,
All that
it's
Jake
fine,
Paul
but
does is lob
James-
sandwiches.
James
at the
could
back of the
fucking
truck.
backflip, yeah? Which is athletic. At no point was James an athlete. There's a difference.
No, he didn't compete. That's the only difference. He was fit enough to. He didn't smoke, and he was fit as a fiddle.
Well, is this fight on a boat where they're fighting tonight? Is it on a boat or is it in a?
Boat.
Is it on a
Can't
yacht?
be on a boat, bruv.
Is it on a yacht? Fuck knows. mate.
No, mate, it can't be. What happens if there's a fucking wave, mate, and everyone goes over?
Oh, mate. Fucking.
Fucking hell,
At least
boy.
Dylan White's got his
Mate,
excuse.
that is not in somewhere big. That would be like a dry dock or something that's cut off and the waves don't come in like that.
It's not Eddie Hearn's back garden, is it?
Yeah, it'd be docked. The boat would be
Docked.
docked, yeah.
Proper
100% the boat would be fucking docked. Imagine that. Fuck me. Ah,
Mate, I hope Dylan does
Listen,
this,
mate.
man. I hope fucking
Oh,
Dylan does
listen.
this.
The
I'm a big
proof's
fan
in the
of
pudding
Dylan
with the
White,
first
man.
fight. Dylan White's the better boxer, should win. But he gets hit with any of Povetkin's sneaky shots, he's going to be in trouble again.
Yeah,
Because
he's
you can
Queen
train all
Chesnable,
you
isn't
want,
it?
but you can't train for that shot, mate.
Oi,
You can't train for that shot.
I'm just saying this now. I don't care if we have to watch a recording of it, yeah? We are watching that Askren fucking Jake Paul fight.
Mate, I don't think I could bring myself to watch. That's one
I'm
fight
gonna watch
Jake
it.
Paul could win.
yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, but if he can't beat Askren, then...
But listen, Sloth will tell us Askin's going to kill him now.
I might think you'll beat Askin.
Yeah, I think he beats Askin.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
think he
confident
beats
for-
Askin.
I'm not confident for
I'd love to box Askin.
They're not even the
I'd
same
love to.
size.
Yeah, I'd
They're
love
not
to
even the
box.
same
No,
size,
Jake
mate.
Paul doesn't fight anyone at his size. Every
He's-
single fighter he's fought has been like 5'9". He's like 6'1".
Yeah, he's quite a big boy. Yeah.
He's like 6'1".
Mate, he's fucking tonk.
Mate, he's like he basically had an open weight fight against fucking
he looks
against
a bit,
Nate Robinson.
mate, he looks a bit like Sloth, doesn't he? To be honest,
He fucking got the
he
brain
do-
of Sloth.
he does.
James
he-
Sloth thinks
Well,
he's
he
a
does
fucking
look a bit
athlete.
like
Mate,
Sloth.
fuck, if he had the brain of him, mate, I'd be millionaire.
Yeah.
I would have done what he done.
No, mate, because all he's done is
Multi-millionaire.
mate, all he's done is just ride on his brother's back, mate. Logan Paul was the one who fucking did shit. That's why Logan Paul's fighting Mayweather and he's fighting Ben Askren.
Yeah, mate. That fight there is going to be a fucking stupid fight,
It's not
mate.
a fight.
I swear to God.
It's not a fight.
I hope Askin just gets hold of
It's not
him
a
and mauls
fight.
him on the floor.
It ain't a fuck. It ain't a fuck. What one you want about Mayweather or?
No,
Askin?
I hope Askin just
Askin.
thinks, fuck this, I'm wrestling now,
Well-
gets hold of him and chokes him
Yeah.
out.
What's that about? It's not a fight. What do you mean? What?
Mayweather.
It's an exhibition, is it?
It's nothing. What's the point in that?
Well,
That's like putting me racing against Lewis Hamilton around the racetrack. It's not a
It's
competition.
money, innit? That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's money for them.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it
because
shouldn't-
Mayweather's
this shit
going
shouldn't
to be
happen.
broke soon because he spends his money like it's going out of fashion, mate.
Oh, fuck me. If
Mate,
they,
he's been doing that for fucking years, though.
Yeah, but he's been earning money for fucking years.
well,
That's
look,
true. But he has got a lot of investments.
they got all the
to be fair,
fans
but-
back. Here we go. They're coming out now.
He's come to work with AJ, isn't he?
Who?
Mayweather.
Yeah,
Been working with AJ,
Wait, have they got all the
teaching him the
fans?
shoulder roll, trying to
Mate,
fucking
well, let's
get
see.
ready
Let's
for
see
fucking.
if he does anything. 'cause he's
I
gonna
don't
need all
think
the
you
help.
can teach a robot the shoulder roll, though.
Mate, he's going to need all the help he's going to get against Fury.
Oi,
Sure.
you
Mate, fucking AJ's delts could probably take a cruise missile, mate.
are all the fans back for this one?
Sounds like
Sounds
it.
fucking, doesn't it? I
Sounds
didn't even
like it.
notice. Mate, our six
It's
act
probably
card
fucking Eddie Earn in his backyard with a load of his fucking
Hey,
mates.
Before this starts, anyways, yeah. Who wins that fight? Stipe and Ngannou. Before all this main event starts,
Ah.
let's get this out of the way. I want to talk about this. Who
Go
wins that
on, I've
fucking
got
fight?
my opinion.
Okay. Here's the debate. Is he better? Stipe better at taking him down than Curtis Blades was? Because Curtis Blades couldn't get him down. He got knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Stipe get him down? If he gets Ngannou down, how much has Ngannou changed?
Well,
I
he
don't see it happening.
He did take him down in the first fight, didn't
In
he?
the first fight, he just tired him out.
Took him down at ease, mate.
and then in the latter rounds, he just put some fucking ground and pound on him.
Yeah, I think Stipe does it again. I don't think Stipe's losing that belt. I think he's so fucking.
I'm
good.
leaning towards Stipe again.
Yeah, I think
That's
he's
what
so
I said.
good.
I'm leaning towards Stipe, but
Mate.
if anyone balls out Ngannou, you're a dickhead.
Put it this
You're
way,
a dickhead, mate.
do we all agree?
Simple.
If Ngannou wins, it's like a first round knockout. It's a first round knockout.
Yeah,
He catches him, puts him out like he's been putting everyone out.
But then
It's
not
it's-
necessarily.
It's not a
first
5 round
round.
decision win, bruv.
No, it's not a decision
Jay,
win.
his
No
last-
way.
If
out
he
of his
wins,
last 4
it's fucking. Oh.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous fight for
I'm
Stipe.
gonna-
This.
I'm gonna look
It's a
at the
dangerous
odds on
fight.
my
His
iPad
last-
It's a dangerous fight,
Ngannou's
man.
last 4 fights, yeah, his longest fight was 1 minute 10 seconds. That was his
Yeah.
last 4
Yeah.
fight.
It's my mate earlier. You know the one who I said, it's me fucking keep requesting you can.
Yeah.
And that. Following you.
Yeah, nice.
So it's me, you fucking wanker.
Nice.
Right, here we go. I'm gonna
Come
look.
on, Dylan. Fucking doing
Come on,
that,
then,
mate.
Povetkin. Give him one of them sneaky
What,
shots.
are you? I don't know if you're taking the piss or not, boy.
Yeah, I'm
Are
telling
you
you.
joking?
Listen, mate.
You don't want fucking Whyte to lose this, do you?
I don't give a fuck if White loses this, mate. The only
What?
man I truly like in boxing is Tyson Fury.
And
That's
Billy
it.
Joe. I
Yeah,
want
oh,
Billy
yeah, we
Joe.
like- I like Billy
mate,
Joe.
wait till he fights Canelo, boy.
Mate.
Boom!
Ah.
I'm so fucking.
Boom!
Yeah, but here's the thing. I hope
I
hope that he said fuck you
Don't
to
know,
all
don't
the
know if
fucking
he's saying
clauses that Canelo
Oh,
will
mate,
put in
yeah,
it. Like,
fuck the
you
clauses.
can't have this level of hydration until this point of the fight.
Yeah, fuck the
Canelo does it all
clauses,
the
boy.
time.
Yeah.
He puts clauses in that dehydrate the other fighter before the fight.
Yeah.
I hate Canelo, honestly.
What does he say? What did
He's
BJ
a
say
fucking
about that?
cheat,
What?
Canelo is.
Ngannou's favourite to win it.
Yeah, it's
Bullshit,
that's
mate.
because
Yeah, but what-
Ngannou's been
Bull
sleeping.
fucking shit.
Why are you surprised by that?
Because Stipe's a fucking.
Yeah,
that's
but
an insult.
I get that.
Dana
That's a
White.
fucking insult.
Dana White is fucking salivating at the prospect of Ngannou champion because then he can go hardest punching man in history
Oh,
and
mate,
promote it this
that
way.
is a
and be
fucking
like,
what's the
insult,
him
my
putting him as
bruv.
a favourite doesn't mean fuck all with the actual fights. Well, that don't make
I'll
sense.
tell you what, though. It's good money, though, for Ngannou to get the knockout. It's 5 to 6. If you put 600 quid on that, and Ngannou, you get your money back and 500
Yeah.
quid. That's fucking quite good, mate.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
It could happen. Of course, it could happen.
You know
You've
what
got,
I mean?
you got, mate. If you don't think Ngannou's got a chance of winning this, you're a div.
No, I do
Oh,
think
yeah.
he's
No,
got a
no,
chance.
not you boys. I'm
I
anyone.
know
in
what
general.
you're saying.
Like,
Anyone.
I'll tell you what he's got.
Stipe's a better
No, I'll
fighter,
tell you what
there's
he's
no
got, a
doubt about
puncher's
it.
chance. That's all he's got, a puncher's chance. He ain't technically as good
No,
as
he's
him.
not.
He can't
He's not,
wrestle.
mate, he's not
Do you know
a
what? Do you
Derek
know what?
Lewis, mate.
know
No,
what?
but he's not as. He's still a puncher's
not, mate,
chance
he's-
for me.
Here's the thing as
Stipe's
well.
a better fighter. He's got a better fight IQ. He's got experience.
Exactly that.
But Ngannou is a fucking beast.
And let me tell
Here
you
he
why.
comes.
Oi,
Ready for the music for him?
what's
we
this
can't sing it,
AC/DC?
yeah.
let me tell you
Ba-da-dum.
what. Even the bookies agree that Stipe is a lot better technically because
He is.
he's 18 to 1 Ngannou to win by decision. 18 to
Mate, yeah,
1.
that won't happen.
And Stipe's 9 to
Yeah,
2.
that's what happened
Yeah.
last time.
That ain't going to happen this time, mate.
The only
it's not
way,
happening.
no, I'll tell you the only
It's
way
not
that
happening.
happens. Stipe gets knocked down every round, but the fight goes all the way. Yeah, if Stipe
Okay.
winning the rounds, but then he gets knocked down.
Mate, you reckon
10-8.
if he gets knocked down by Ngannou every round, he's going to have brain damage
Yeah, that's,
forever?
that's what I was thinking. If he gets knocked down every round, but
Mate, it could happen, bruv. It could happen.
I don't see it, man.
I don't think Stipe.
I can't believe this fight's happening. Oh, it's fucking
I
sick,
know,
mate.
boy. I know,
Wait,
bruv.
I'm going to have to watch it tonight
Oh.
in bed.
Yeah, but it's
I'm gonna
No,
have
you
to.
ain't, mate.
I can't
nah.
not, bruv.
Nah, bollocks.
I've got it on the
They-
iPad.
I don't
They-
care. We're watching it tomorrow, bro.
They gotta do-
Monday.
Monday, yeah?
Monday.
They gotta
Me,
do
you and
something.
Ash.
Can't wait till Monday. How the fuck are we going to wait till Monday?
Done
Mate.
it before, boy.
They got to do something with the heavyweight division because there's 3 guys in that entire division. That's it.
Fucking hell. Got to wait till Monday. Oh,
Do you know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
know, bro.
Who else
I
is
will,
in?
will
Who
not
else is
do
in
it.
that heavyweight division other than John Jones?
Derek
Ngannou?
Lewis.
Yeah, but Derek Lewis ain't the champion.
Nah.
He's the number 2, motherfucker.
Mate, he's not
He's
that-
the number 2.
Mate, he's not going to beat
highlights-
anyone else.
That highlights it because I tell you,
It does highlight
the
it.
amount.
does highlight it.
Arlovsky in his prime, yeah, would fucking
Oh, mate. He was a
dismantle
fucking-
him. Tim Sylvia, do you remember him? He would
Beast,
take him
mate.
out. Like, there's so many people in history that I look at that would
Like,
manhandle
Andre
him.
Arlovsky would fuck him up.
Back in the day, when
mate,
he was fucking world champion
animal,
and
mate.
winning
He was
belts,
animal,
mate, he would have knocked him out. And that's considered to be the worst era of heavyweights in the UFC. Like, well,
Mate, Derek Lewis, how the fuck he's number 2, I do not know.
because
Yeah,
he's
but-
got that equaliser in his fucking right.
So we've got Stipe, Ngannou, Derek Lewis. How the fuck?
Best more.
Yeah.
What are you looking at here?
Oh, these are all the rankings.
Go.
Here we
There
go,
you go,
brother.
right.
It's all cut out. I can't hear nothing on the mic.
Yeah, no.
That's better.
Mine all quiet as well.
Yeah, that's it. So we've got Ngannou, Derek Lewis, Curtis Blades, Cyril Gain, who's not a bad fighter.
He actually, I'll take that back. He
He
looks
is
like
good.
he might be
No, I
something.
think good
Volkov,
footwork.
Rosenstrike, and then all the others are just the heavyweight division. You haven't got to be the best of the best in the world to be in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah, for sure.
when you're talking about the best of the best, you're talking about welterweight downwards.
Well, looks like John Jones is going to have an easy time then, doesn't it?
Well, what I'm saying though is like
John Jones in Ngannou.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I'm
Jones
gonna-
has
I'll
got a
put-
chin on him, boy.
No,
Has he got an
there's a-
Ngannou chin?
I'll
Has
put-
he got an
I'll-
Ngannou chin?
I'll put my money on.
Fucking-
I'll put my money on Ngannou in that fight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, beat Jones?
I think Jones is in for a shock, mate.
Yeah,
what,
no,
when
he is.
fucking-
He is.
when he fought. Yeah,
When his twiggy little,
He is.
when his
He is
twiggy
in for a
little
shock.
legs, and also when he kicks
is.
Ngannou, I reckon Ngannou will eat that shit.
Mate,
It'd be
that'd
like kicking a tree
lamp.
trunk.
It'd be like
yeah,
kicking a lamppost.
yeah.
Boff!
Bam, bam.
be like kicking Stonehenge, boy.
No,
That's
and
how it'd be
also,
like.
and also, he likes to kick, and Ngannou likes to explode. So the minute you kick Ngannou, he fucking explodes at you.
Ngannou throws
Like,
punches in bunches,
bang,
boy.
But so
and he,
far,
and
though-
he'll hunt you down on that.
I know it's a
Yeah,
different
but
level.
do you know what Jones does? He does that. He puts his arm out, and kicks out the way of everything. you
Mate,
throw.
he does that.
He does that so well.
He sticks
Yeah,
an
I
eye
s-
strike
I-
in
And
it.
he
Bang.
keep- he keeps
Have
it
an
on.
eye poke.
yeah, have an eye. Yeah, he
Have an
definitely
eye
does
poke.
that.
Yeah, he don't.
Nah,
He's
he
very
does
clever
that.
at cutting off for getting away when it happens. He done it
Yeah.
against Dominic Reyes a few times.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, in a fight
that's,
that he lost.
that's because he's
Definitely lost.
That's because he's got length. Yeah, for his division, he's very long, but Ngannou is a bigger man.
Yeah.
Like
Mate,
when that comes to that reach and he's coming at you, woo, woo, like actually coming at you, I think.
Mate, he'd have to stay at range when he try and pick him off.
Yeah, but how you gonna do? If you're gonna, I honestly think, yeah,
Ngannou gets hold of him.
I honestly think if you fight Ngannou and you stand up for the entire fight, you're gonna lose, just because he just needs a hit.
All right, but do you
Oh,
think,
that's
truthfully, do you think he'll beat the BMF?
What?
The BMF?
What? Jorge Masvidal,
And me, you
Yeah,
prick.
I
Look,
think
I'm
Jorge
sitting here, I'm the
Masvidal.
BMF, mate.
real bad motherfucker.
The BMF, mate.
Bent
Baddest,
motherfucker.
baddest motherfucker. in
Yours is the thing is yours came the wrong way round
Go on.
because it should be BFM, which would stand for big fucking melt.
Oh, mate. Here we go. Is Dylan White already out, is he?
They're both out.
Yeah, Russian. Well, the Russians coming now.
Yeah,
Innit?
They're out, mate. They're both in the ring.
they do
Oh,
like to
that's
take
it.
their time with these fucking things, don't they? They really do.
Honestly.
That's all Eddie Earn.
It's fucking ridiculous,
It's
mate.
not that as well. Like if a fight ends early, they've got a time schedule to fill, so they have to start filling them fucking time slots up with this shit. So the
Yeah.
the ring
I've
walks
got to
will get
watch this and
longer.
adverts, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Well, here we go.
Come on, Dylan!
Come on here. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'll put my
Come on,
belt on the
Dylan.
line for this one.
I fucking hope Dylan does this, man. I want him to have a title shot. I think he loses it, but he deserves
What's
it.
You
the
think
point-
he
What's
loses?
the point in him having
Yeah,
a
of
title
course he
shot
does.
then?
But you ain't going to beat AJ or Fury.
Oh, okay, AJ. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
you
well-
meant you think he loses this.
No.
If I'm honest with you,
No.
I thought he fucking nearly beat AJ in the first fight.
He
He's
had-
fucking
a good
Buckled
couple
him,
of
didn't
rounds.
he?
Yeah.
Buckled him. But then he got
But so
sparked
what
with
are we
another
saying then?
uppercut.
I'm saying Stipe is winning that fight. I'm saying Stipe.
Yeah, I'm with you. By decision.
Still the champ. Stipe.
By decision.
I
Or
reckon
fourth
Stipe-
round, like something like a fourth round
I
choke.
went Stipe by stoppage. TKO.
All right, fuck
Punches
it.
on the floor.
I'm going to go devil's advocate here, and I'll go Ngannou.
Yeah, well, you would do because you'd say Jake Paul over him and all. So, yeah.
Jake Paul's an athlete.
Fucking athlete, boy. Fucking hell,
I'm
mate.
going to go with Ngannou with that.
Well, the bookies have got Ngannou as slight favourite. I think that's absolute fucking madness, mate.
That is a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it should be the other way
I
round.
don't know who wins that
Oh.
fight, mate. To be honest, I don't know. It's just going to be a good fight,
Well,
hopefully.
It'll either be a short fight or it'll be a long fight.
I mean, Stipe can get knocked. We saw it with DC.
he
he
can.
put him out.
Yeah. But when the guy who hit Stipe have two big bangs in the first fight, mate.
Yeah, but
You
there's a
watched the first
difference
fight?
between the punch you see and you don't see. Like that from the clinch from DC, he never saw that.
Nah.
He just, as he's pushing away, it just come out of the underneath, from underneath.
It was
Bam!
a sneaky shot,
Bop!
mate. It was a beautiful shot.
And you don't see it coming, and your brain's not aware, then your lights go out, mate.
Yeah, it was a nice sneaky shot, mate. Straight over the top.
But-
Lovely.
But Ngannou has that thudding power.
Now,
The
he has
kind
that
of stuff
power.
that you don't have to see it or not. If it
Yeah.
hits you, it
He
hits
has
you.
that power that you could see it coming from over there and it'll still knock you out,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
Yeah, mate. And like you say, Troop, he throws punches in bunches.
Yeah.
He comes forward with about 8 bombs.
Yeah.
And they've all
That's
went
why I ain't writing him off.
That's why you don't.
exactly why I ain't writing
That's
him
why
off.
you don't see Stipe throwing kicks. I mean, he's a boxer anyway, but I don't think he'll throw a kick against Ngannou.
Nah.
Because Ngannou likes to explode, and if you throw that round, that
You come
kick
off
to
back-
the calf or whatever,
Yeah.
and he comes and explodes at you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're not planted, bap bap bap.
Oh, you're in a
Yeah.
world of trouble.
Which is
yeah.
why-
Coming off your feet.
Which is why I think he gets John Jones, because John Jones can't do a fight against Ngannou without kicking him.
No, but John
No
Jones
way.
striking is a level above. He's fucking. sick.
Hey, and nearly. Oh, come on in. Let's go.
Yeah, but
Let's
he
fucking
gets
have
hit.
this.
He's getting hit in his last rounds.
Where's
The
that
fucking
water?
you got one thing you got to remember about John Jones, yeah.
That bottle
is-
of water over
Yeah, one thing you
Chucks
got to
it
remember
over,
about
please,
John
sir.
Jones is his legacy is overhyped because he's a drugs cheat.
That's the problem. That's
So
why I don't
you're
put-
like,
that's why I
you're
don't
like,
rate
really,
him
what
pound for
have you
pound.
got? Because after his whole picogram thing, he come back and fought Reyes, and he looked touchable.
Well, look touchable. He lost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did
did.
lost. He lost the first
Lost.
3. I didn't want to say something controversial, but I think he lost that Reyes fight, and you're not seen that before. And I think that's because, let's be real,
Mate, Gustafsson
he's been
gave him a fucking tear and all.
juice head
Oh,
his
He could
entire
have
life.
lost that Gustafsson fight.
That's why
number
when
one.
people ask me, they say, who's the GOAT? I'll never say John Jones or
No.
Anderson Silva because
No.
they're drug cheats.
Mate, for me, it's Khabib.
Yeah.
At
Oh, yeah,
present,
it's mad
it's
how the
Khabib.
UFC even debate that John Jones is still the GOAT after the drugs things.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're basically saying you can still be the GOAT if you've been on roids and juice for fucking
Yeah,
years.
if you've been caught being a juice head. That's why I get really pissed off with Dillashaw, yeah? When he's talking about title shot, they're like, fuck you, you should come back into the UFC as unranked. If you're fucking caught doping, especially something like EPO, which is such a blatant thing, you have to be injected by it. If you're caught with EPO, there's no way that you were fucking contaminated substance. And then
No.
you've got cheats like that.
He's had a good record.
What, Dillashaw?
Oh, Dylan
thing.
White.
Yeah, no, go on, I'm listening.
Yeah. You can't come back in and then say, fucking boom, 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 I want a title fight because you were
Nah.
a champion. Bullshit, you got fucking caught
Yeah, you should
cheating
be
with EPO. No excuses. You have to inject EPO. So
you should be
you're
stripped
cheap,
of
mate.
everything. You should be stripped of
Yeah.
everything, and you
Come
come
back to the
from
bottom of the rank, start again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. You're coming in at 15th. There you go. You're in the rankings, but you're number 15.
Nah,
Well,
you shouldn't be in the rankings.
yeah, I'm
You should
down
have-
with either.
You should have to have at least a fight or two before
Mate,
you
do
start
you know
being
what,
ranked.
what happens? Yeah, if you punch someone so hard, you kill a man, and you've got steroids. In you.
I think
That should be.
Oh, yeah,
fucking,
I think that's attempted
fucking
murder.
savage, mate.
I think
That
that's
is-
attempted murder, especially in a fighting thing. It's different if you're
That's
a
a
fucking.
record on all.
It's different if you're an
Yeah, it's good.
athlete. Do you know what I mean?
That's a record.
If you're an
Yeah.
athlete and you run or you're a track star, it's different. But if you're a boxer or you're a martial artist and you're taking in steroids and shit, then it means you've got an advantage to someone else and you're going out there to hurt someone. So I think that, personally, I would think if people had a 4-year ban, if you got caught and you were given a 4-year ban, all right, you're cheated, you're out for 4 years. And then the next time you're caught, you're gone.
Yeah.
Like, if you're caught cheating after your 4-year ban, you're gone. People wouldn't do it because the idea of not being able to work for 4 years would fuck you over.
Like, this is why Joshua, you have still got to always give him a bit of respect because what he
Do-
done to
Do
Povetkin, mate.
respect him.
Yeah.
He fucked
yeah,
Povetkin
Joshua's-
I do
up,
respect
mate.
Joshua.
Joshua's a good boxer, but I do think he loses to both Wilder and Fury.
Yeah, Wilder, he just gets caught.
Mate,
Well, he
no,
doesn't
do you know,
move
mate,
enough.
Do you know what? I was thinking about this. I think that Joshua beats Wilder. Yep, number one, he outboxes him. and I do, and I think AJ could punch hard
Fucking
enough to
hell.
hurt him.
Yeah, but you
Oh.
got to understand, he puts everything into his punches.
Here we go, boys.
I-
We're
I-
off.
I think
round
AJ's
round
half
one
the
under the books. Let's go.
He'll
Let's go.
outbox him.
Uh,
Come on, White.
let's
Come on,
go
son.
then. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna watch out.
I'm telling you, you can't train them sneaky shots what Povetkin throws, mate. Yeah?
It's all instinct, innit?
Yeah, you just can't be ready for them. When them sort of shots hit you, mate, it don't matter how trained you are. It's all about
Mate,
fight.
he was literally losing the entire fight.
He was
What?
fucking him right up. Oh, what happened there, boy?
Number 9 came above his head.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, mate. That must be the old yacht
No.
must be playing up.
What you just saw there is you saw the corruption in boxing, and that was probably meant for the for the fucking judges' screen. And it was like 9, and they were just telling them what they're going to give fucking Dylan.
Oh, no, he's going sloppy already. He's going sloppy. You can't throw like that against Povetkin, mate. Watch, he get caught.
Oh, Dylan Whyte looks like he wants to kill him.
Yeah, well, he will.
Wants to
But
kill him.
if he's too sloppy, mate.
If
He'll
Dylan
get caught,
Whyte, if he loses this, he's in a world of trouble.
Yeah, no,
For sure.
He's going to go nowhere.
He's got a point to prove, hasn't he?
Yeah,
But fuck
yeah.
me, boy. You can't be throwing like a wild man that early, not against someone like Povetkin. Oh, I think he's lagging a bit.
Yeah, the timing's out here.
Oh,
he
fuck
hurt
me,
him.
his legs are going. Like Bambi on roller skates. The old yacht must be moving. Yeah.
Oh,
Ah. Yeah, he
the
looks
Russian, he's probably pissed.
Yeah, he's been on that fucking Russian vodka in the yacht, mate. Sitting down
That
the bar.
was
he
such
is.
a clean uppercut the last time, though, wasn't it?
Ah, mate, it was a shot. Like I say, he's lucky he didn't have UFC gloves on, boy.
Yeah, well,
Imagine that.
yeah. That'd be fucking
It picked him up
painful.
off his feet, bruv.
I bet if they were fighting in UFC gloves, Dylan Whyte would have probably had him out before then, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, them UFC gloves are like sleeping pillows,
yeah,
mate.
4 ounce,
Just
aren't
put
they?
you
They're
out.
literally they're just to protect your hands. That's all they are, my brother.
That's all a glove is, mate.
Yeah, that's
Like,
all it is.
people forget that. The gloves aren't to protect your fucking head,
Oh.
they protect your hand.
Yeah, that's it. Especially them UFC ones, mate.
Mm.
The boxing ones are more little bit of cushion, aren't they?
Yeah.
A little bit of cushion, but
Unless it's Johnny Wilder's and it's just pure. No, then Tyson Fury's and it's pure knuckle, innit?
yeah,
Pure knuckle.
yeah.
Oh!
mate.
Lovely
Oh,
counter. See that nice slip counter.
Nice
bang.
little check.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm saying, mate.
Go on, Whyte.
Oh, mate.
Mate, I'd
fucking
love
brilliant.
it if Whyte knocked him out with an uppercut. Bap!
Mate, I'd love it if Povetkin scorched him with the same shot.
Oh, that's
Straight out of nowhere.
Why do you want to ruin this man's career, Seb?
He's ruined it himself by getting caught twice. Hey, honestly,
Been knocked out twice. by
I just
uppercut.
can't believe that Stipe ain't favourite for that fight. That is a fucking insult.
Stipe's
I'd
been
be
disrespected since he was champ, mate.
Massively disrespected.
like-
What's happened here?
When they were fucking doing that whole fight with him and Ngannou the first time, Dana White was there like, he punches as hard as a sledgehammer, all of this kind of stuff. And Stipe's sitting there like, I'm the champ. And that's why I was happy when he fucking just like schooled him.
Yeah,
Schooled him.
yeah.
Because he actually landed the cleanest shots in the first round against him.
He ain't just the champ. He's like
He's
One
a
of the-
good... He's
one of the greatest heavyweights there is.
100%.
He's beat Cormier fucking twice.
Yeah,
back to back.
he's the only guy to have won 3 champions defenses in a row. No other heavyweights done that.
Mate,
Bang,
that
that was a good shot.
mate.
Yeah, that made him wobble a bit.
Yeah.
How long do you reckon Povetkin's got? He's got like 41 now, isn't he? or
I
something?
reckon he's maybe 5-6 rounds, didn't you?
What, before he's retired?
Yeah, well, before the yacht wobbles and he falls over. That's
Yeah.
what I reckon. Oh, what, you're talking about retirement?
Yeah, because he's like 41 now.
If he wins this, he'll want a title shot, won't he?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And he got a
But
belt.
he ain't going to
He
get it.
deserves it. If he wins this, he deserves it. Simple.
Yeah,
But
it's
Dylan
got...
Whyte's going to win this, man. He was winning the first fight comfortably.
There's no path for him to get a title shot for at least a year and a half.
well,
maybe 2
AJ
years.
Fury got a 2-fight deal.
That's what I'm on about. So that's going to be
a couple of years.
that's going to
isn't
be
it?
like a year or
He's gonna be
18 months.
43. What's
18
the
months
point?
minimum, mate.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
the point? Where's Povetkin going to go?
I'm sure Povetkin come out with a belt. I'm sure he had a belt.
Oh, was it European?
Nah, it was green, WBC.
Nah, because the WBC's got...
Well, I
So-
promise you, he had
I'm
a
telling
fucking
you, I'm telling you.
WBC belt.
The WBC is Fury's, and the other belts are all of the other
Yeah,
belts
all
are held by
Mate,
AJ.
there must be another belt.
There is I think he's got the Europe. I think Dylan Whyte had the European Heavyweight Championship.
The vodka drinking champion.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Russia.
He's the sneaky shot champion, bruv, I tell you.
Sneaky, yeah.
Have a look.
Oh, mate, they are dogging it out here.
Have a look.
This fucking commentating's pissing me off. It's well out.
Fart nose. Yeah, fart nose, mate.
Was Povetkin ever a champion? I think he was, wasn't he?
What's that?
Yeah.
Povetkin. He was
Yeah,
a world
he-
champion, wasn't he?
Must be, mate.
Yeah, I think he was.
I think he was a world
But he's
champion.
only lost a couple of fights.
Yeah, like 4, something like
I think it's 2, isn't it?
that. Nah. No, I think
Fucking
he's lost
hell,
more
you
than
know-
that because he lost to Klitschko.
Fucking hell, mate, yeah. The UFC belt, the legacy belt, yeah, it says here the replicas are priced about £1,000, right? But the actual real belts are worth around 333 grand.
What is?
The UFC championship belts, the
Yeah,
real ones,
yeah.
are worth, cost as much as 333 grand.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, mate, that's fucking mad, isn't it?
Yeah, fair.
Surely they don't give you a new belt every time you defend it. What is it you're looking at on there?
Oh, I'm just looking to see if he's won.
He's on the attack now, look.
Yeah, he won the WBO,
Did you?
retained WBO. Yeah.
See, Dylan, he keeps throwing these sloppy overhands and ducking his head.
Ah. Then Joshua took it off.
Mate, 2 wins, 2 losses, group.
Oh, he has had 2 losses. Shit, I
Yeah.
thought he'd had more than that.
I
I
thought
thought he'd had
so.
4.
Told you.
Who's
Povet-
that?
Thought he'd had
Povetkin.
4.
Yeah, one of them was Joshua steamrolled him.
Yeah, Joshua.
Yeah, and Klitschko.
And Vladimir Klitschko, yeah.
And that's it. He's got a record. What I'm saying.
Yeah, he ain't lost to no mugs. Have a look. Oh. I don't know what's happened there.
You watch, it'll come back on, someone's flat on their back.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you? Yeah, so does it say what belt he's got in a minute, Troop, or not? He definitely come out with one, waving one around, 100%.
Okay, so it's the. This is what
what's
me.
that? The WBC interim.
WBC interim title.
What's
I
the
don't
point?
mind. Here's the thing. I don't mind interim titles because for me, interim means you're the number 1 contender. If you got the interim title, it should mean no more. Number 1. It should mean no more than the number 1 contender. I hate it. Yeah. The things I don't like are the WBC silver belt, the WBC. Do you know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah,
like,
well, they
why have
stop
they got to
making them
have
up.
3 belts? Just
Yeah.
confuses the fuck out of people.
That's right. We're back on now, yeah? All
Don't know
good.
where we're at. I want to see if the timing's sorted itself out or not.
A little bit scrambled in a minute.
They started fighting. 30 seconds later, the bell goes ding ding.
Yeah, how come that's happened? It was all right at first.
No, it was out from the beginning.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was out.
I didn't even notice. See, look, oh, did he just drop him?
No. Just
They weren't looking. I was reading this.
Bit blurry where I am, so I didn't see. I thought he.
yeah, the angle you're watching is zoomed right in here.
Yeah, so he holds the
Hey,
WBC.
WBC silver. So it's like interim. So he's basically the number 1 contender.
So basically, whoever
You
wins
don't
this
need a
fight,
belt for that.
whoever wins this fight is due for the title shot.
Yeah. After fucking Fury.
Once
And AJ.
Fury's unified them all. Oh, mate,
fuck
shot.
yeah.
Great shot. Come on, Dylan.
Got to stay on him though, isn't he? Look.
Oh,
Oh,
what with him again?
what a shot! Be careful
Dylan,
though.
mate, if he had a better chin, Dylan would be a pout. He's a dangerous man.
His chin ain't too
Dangerous.
bad. Do you know what I mean? He's just fucking
Yeah, two uppercuts he's fell on his arse from.
yeah. I'll say Parker had a good fight with him and all.
Yeah, Parker
also dropped him.
nearly had him out there.
Yeah.
He got
But he
saved
dogged
because of
it
the
out,
time.
mate.
Yeah.
Mate, he dogged that.
He
Dylan
he
Whyte.
got saved because of the time, man.
Oh.
If that had another 3 rounds in it, White would have lost that.
Who do you reckon wins Parker Chisora?
Parker.
Parker.
Unfortunately, because I
I'm
will be.
going War Chisora, brother.
I don't.
Mate, I'll be supporting
I'm
Chisora.
not sure
100%.
I'm not sure Chisora,
He's not
Chisora
technically
has the
good enough.
fucking stamina to keep doing that style of fighting.
We'll have
Takes a
that
lot.
one here,
Your body can only take so many
Mate,
hits
also,
throughout your career
Joseph
before you
Parker's
start
a good
fucking going
boxer
down.
as well. He can move around.
Yeah,
well.
and Parker's a lot younger than
Mate,
Chisora.
he can move well, man. It's not as if he's fighting Price, is it?
Chisora's got a lot to be proud about with his career because he's fought literally every fucking name that's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't care, does he?
fucking.
Don't care. I love Chisora, bro.
Yeah, we'll have that one in here, won't we? The old fight companion.
Yeah.
Without
Oh, caught him again.
oh, fucking hell.
Nah, he was all right then. He rolled with that. But still, he's not going to be enjoying taking them.
Another round down. So what round's that now then?
Dylan Whyte's schooling him at the moment.
Well, that's what he was doing last time.
Yeah, he was. Dropped him twice.
And then what round was it he done him in?
It was
Fourth,
like
I think. Was
no,
it
it was
fourth?
much later than that.
7th, I believe.
I believe it was 7th or 8th round.
Was
yeah.
it? Was it that late, was it?
Have a look.
Oh, what a shot.
I'm under.
Fuck hell.
Yeah, you see him touch his nose. He was like, ow.
Yeah. Oh, mate. He done well to eat
Yeah,
that.
it's because he's got a fucking chin made out of solid granite, mate.
Fuck me. He knelt right into it. His mic keeps cutting out a bit on yours, Troop.
Well, I tell you what. Yeah,
That's
it is.
better.
Yeah, I tell you what. The toughest fighter I've ever seen was Ukrainian, like Eastern European, and that's Vladimir Klitschko. No, sorry, Vitaly Klitschko. Hands down, toughest fighter I've ever seen in my career.
Yeah,
I saw Lennox
Fifth
Lewis
round.
hit him with fifth round.
Yeah, 1 round.
I saw Lennox Lewis hit that man with an
That
uppercut
uppercut.
that I was like, oh my
Mate,
word.
that
And he-
uppercut's something else, bruv.
And he took it. Lennox has fucking mauled so many people with that uppercut, and he hit.
Oh, mate, he's going out.
Hey! Oh!
Oh, he's got to be careful.
he's
No,
gotta be
fucking
careful.
dog it out, boys.
Look.
Yeah, but them little
Look,
short,
dogging.
snappy shots from inside are
That's it,
powerful.
yeah, they are.
Oh, mate. Yeah, do you know what? Back to that uppercut, Troop. I agree, mate. That fucking uppercut is probably the biggest uppercut I've ever seen anyone get hit with in my life.
Bang,
And he hit it. He fucking hit it.
He took it and hugged. I was
Yeah.
like, how are you not taking a knee, bro?
Like his head.
Dude
When-
got knocked out once in his entire career, and that was in a kickboxing match by a head kick.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that
Well,
was
there
it.
you go.
That was it. He never touched the canvas in his boxing career ever once.
Yeah, you
there
got to
you go,
respect
mate.
that, mate.
Yeah.
Got to respect
And
that.
he lost 2 fights. One to Lennox Lewis, no shame in that, and the other one because his shoulder dislocated.
Yeah.
That's it. He had a retirement and he lost on points too. No one even got close to getting him to the canvas.
Yeah.
If you ain't going down off that uppercut from Lewis,
Nah.
you ain't going.
Nah,
you ain't going down.
You ain't going down, brother. You ain't going down. That uppercut silenced the
Oh, he
stadium,
didn't lose
brother.
on points, did he? He lost to a cut on his eye. I just remembered. Yeah.
Yeah, that was against Lewis, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was against Lewis. Yeah, he lost to Lewis with a cut. Just
That
fucking-
uppercut silenced the stadium, bruv.
Yeah.
When he
Mate,
hit it,
beautiful
everyone-
jab. Dylan
everyone
White's
was-
jab is so good.
His
Great
punching's
jab on
good.
him,
His technique's good. Yeah, man. I love that fight as well.
Oh,
Fucking, I was like, oh shit. And then when they asked him afterwards, they were like, how do you think the fight went? And he was like, on a full camp, I'd mash him. He goes, I didn't really take him serious.
Who said that?
Lennox. He said, I didn't really take him serious. If I was to really put my effort and energy into that, I would have bashed him.
Sound a bit funny, that old Mike.
Yeah,
You
you
hear
do.
me or what?
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
hurt.
yeah.
That
Yeah, I can hear all of you, yeah.
hard
Yeah.
body it.
Yeah. So basically, what we 4 rounds in, and we all agree that Dylan is.
You getting
Beating him up.
You
quite
getting him
bad,
for
yeah.
your headphones, yeah.
Yeah, so Dylan's basically doing what he was doing last time.
But he's more aggressive in this one.
He's really trying to hurt him. He's
Yeah,
trying to take
more
that
he's
power
more
out of him.
aggressive
And
here.
Povetkin looks hurt, man. If you
Yeah.
look at him, he's all readied up.
Hey!
Oh,
mate,
he's in trouble,
He's
yeah.
gone. He's gone. That left hook, he's gone.
Hey,
Yeah,
But
he's
he'll get
gone.
up. He'll
mate,
get up.
Dylan's hungry for
Yeah,
this.
nah,
man.
it's
No,
over.
look, he'll get
It's
up.
over.
He'll get up. I'm
Over.
telling you.
It's over.
Oh,
See, as soon as he got up, his knees were gone,
shit.
mate.
That's what I was expecting. I think majority of people expecting it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was expecting it, but you never know with that sneaky shot
And
he's got.
that, in all fairness, yeah, that is exactly what Dillian needed to do. Come in here, prove that was a lucky shot, and just absolutely outclass him, which is exactly
I
what
don't
he's
think
done
he needed
tonight.
to prove that. Everyone knew it.
No, but seriously, if you've been knocked out by someone who's
Oh,
getting
look, he's got him the
towards the end-
stall boy, look. Got him the stall.
That's
That's
good of him,
Yeah,
though.
I like that as well.
Yeah, of course.
I like that.
Yeah, fair fucking play.
That was a really nice gesture by Whyte. He's just been like, he just look at him and be like,
Oi.
bro, you've been a champion. Give me my chance, man.
Povetkin
Retire.
couldn't get him the stall. When it happened to Dylan White needed a stretcher.
Yeah. I told you he'd get up. His legs were definitely gone though.
Oh,
but
mate.
I knew he'd get up.
Do you know how I knew it was
an
over?
easy night for
Because
Dylan
Dylan White hit him with a left hook on the way down.
Yeah,
Dylan White's
yeah.
best shot is his left hook.
And it's that you see him chasing, and when he was stood up,
yeah, I thought he ain't getting.
it all started with that straight right down the bottom.
Right, so now he'll obviously get his shot. I reckon it's going to be. I think Fury's going to unify the belts, and he's got zero chance.
But that all depends if Fury don't go bananas and blow back up.
But he's not training at the moment
because Fury could quite easily do that. Like,
I think
he's putting weight at the moment. He said he's not going to train a day until he gets a date and a venue. That's what he's come out and said. So far.
Why not just relax?
They've signed contracts, but no, because he goes, it's just hot air. He said it's all bollocks. He goes, until I've got a date and a venue, it's not happening. He goes, I know, I'm not training. He goes, I'll spar. He goes, I'll always spar because I love it, but I'm not training for it.
Yeah, well, fucking fair play.
Fair play, yeah. The fight I really want to see is Billy Joe against Canelo. So I fucking hate Canelo.
The thing is, I do, but I love Billy Joe, but that's a big ask, isn't it?
Yeah, but then
I think you can outbox him.
Billy Joe has taken care of every task.
I think you can outbox him, but Canelo punches he punches like Wilder, mate. He's got freakish power.
But the thing is, how good is his chin? How good's Billy's chin?
But yeah, he's fucking good, mate.
Good.
Fucking good.
Good. Because I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says, yeah? Eubank Jr. has got shitty technique and he's got poor defense.
He can punch hard.
He can fucking bang.
He can punch hard.
And he hit Billy. When Billy was younger, he hit Billy with some shots, mate.
Yeah, he hit him with some shots.
I think people are going to be shocked because everyone thinks of
the volume now.
Everybody thinks of Billy, as this like kind of smaller guy. And I think when he's standing next there, standing to
smaller.
I'm telling you, I think Pete, this is what my point is. When he's standing next to Canelo, I think people are going to be shocked as to the size of Billy.
Watch the left hook. See that left hook he hit him with?
I think size-wise, he's gonna stand there. He's gonna look. I think he's fighting. Isn't he fighting at super middle? He's not even fighting it. He's not even fighting at middle.
Billy Joe's a lot taller than
Billy. I know.
But I think when you see him next to it, that's a
watch the left hook. This is how I knew it done him. Look, he was hurt from that.
Yeah, he's
but
definitely
watch him when he hits him with the left hook. That's how I knew if he gets up, this is getting finished. Ready? Because I know it's his best shot, and he clips him with it,
and he wobbles, and he explodes into it.
And then I think here it comes. Bomb. As soon as he hit him with that, I knew he weren't getting back like fighting again. Because Dylan White's left hook so good. When he hit Chisora with that left hook, Chisora just dropped like a sack of potatoes.
Mate, Chisora Whyte, the first fight, that was.
I remember. Bro, I was at Butlins watching that.
That was one of the best fights I've seen.
I think Chisora won that.
Yeah, Chisora did win that
that fight. And what was disgusting is he didn't even get fight of the night. I was like, that was a fucking barn burner. How are you not going to give that man that bonus for fuck's sake?
That was fight of the fucking year, mate.
Yeah, mate.
I watched that at Butlins, the first fight, when everything was all raggo and you could drink and not worry about anything. Years ago, wasn't it? And I remember the bar area at Butlins was just absolutely packed. Like that won't happen now for years to come. Absolutely packed, and it was on a big screen, mate. And that fight, it was like watching fucking. It was like watching just two fucking nutters go at it, mate.
Well, that's what
just flat out,
absolutely.
There was
bombs going off.
There was bad blood between them, wasn't there, for that? And they wanted each other's heads.
Mate, I couldn't believe what I was watching, mate.
It was a fucking.
It was an unbelievable fight.
That was a serious.
I'll never forget that day because of how good that fight was.
That was a serious war, man.
I'll never forget that day, mate. What a fucking night that was.
Yeah.
After that, they had a mutual respect off.
Mate, I was surprised, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You go war like that with someone.
Yeah, of course.
Go war.
Of course. But when he came back for the second fight, Dylan was like, I'm not going to war with you. I'm going to let you punch yourself out. I'm just going to smash you in the last couple of rounds, which is what he did.
Yeah, because you go war with Chisora. That's why his name is War Chisora. That's his game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going to war. And he's the best at going to war. Like, he really is. He's a fucking...
But Dillian, he's like...
But you don't play that game.
He don't fuck around. He's from the streets. Do you know what I mean? He's like a tough guy. Like fucking... Is it fucking Whyte?
Yeah.
Whyte,
yeah,
Whyte's like from the streets. Do you know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah.
a sort of upbringing where you take no shit from anybody. So
Yeah.
in the day, in the beginning, I feel like,
Yeah,
especially
look,
when he
there's that
fought.
belt troop. Sorry, mate, to interrupt you. I mean, that's
It's the interim, yeah.
Yeah.
So in his early career, you see him, and he had this attitude where it was like, whatever. I'm kind of off the streets. I'm just knocking people out, like bam, bold. And he fought like that against AJ. Since then, I think he's got himself in with better trainers. I think he's worked on his actual technique even more.
You
And I
got to
think
bear in mind, he had no PR back
this
in
is
the
what I'm
day
saying,
either.
and
he
the-
had nothing.
and the place
Didn't have
that
that.
he's at now is completely different than where he was. I honestly think if he fights AJ, that would be such a good fight. Like I don't think you see a repeat of the same thing. I think that could
They're both
potentially go the
improved, though, innit?
distance.
They're both improved.
Who fought AJ?
Why?
I'd love to see that.
I
I'd love
would
to see that
absolutely love
fight.
to see that purely because
would.
it's a fantastic fight the
Yeah.
first time, and I think where AJ is, I think there's been some improvement, not necessarily in the way he fights, but necessarily.
No, yeah, it's improved.
Yeah, I mean, no, let's just be real, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, you're basing that off of his fight against Ruiz, and the whole.
Yeah, it showed his complete new style.
Yes, but he did that because he didn't fight on the inside. He can't fight against Ruiz on the inside. He gets knocked out.
Yeah.
So he literally just worked behind his jab. But what AJ did not look in that entire fight was dangerous. Now, at no point,
he did look dangerous, but that wasn't the game plan.
at no point did he look like he was going to hurt someone.
No, but
yeah,
that
now,
obviously wasn't the
But
game
my
plan.
point is, Ruiz doesn't fight well from range. He is, I'll get inside, I'm a short-armed fighter, and I'll fucking hurt you on the inside. If you keep him at range, what does that look like when you're fighting someone against range? Like, that can actually fight you at range.
Like
'Cause
Fury, mate.
you've
Who just
seen-
pick you off.
You've seen him fight against a short fighter that wants to be on
Yeah.
the inside and use a technique
what are you
behind the
getting at?
jab.
I don't understand where you come.
Ruiz does not fight from range.
No, what's
So
happening with
behind the
AJ? I don't
jab,
know what you're saying.
behind the jab, he's not going to be able to hurt AJ in that fight because of the length of AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and AJ has better footwork in retreating. So Ruiz and that particular style is the blueprint
It's
to beat
basically-
Ruiz.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course it is, yeah,
But
but
if
what
AJ fights that style against someone that is good and explosive and fights you at distance that can come
Yeah.
inside, he's going to struggle.
Yeah, he might do. I'm not
Yeah,
saying,
like
I'm not saying
Wilder.
that.
But
Like
that's
Wilder.
my whole point.
Wilder will,
No.
Wilder will kill him stone
I
dead.
think
No.
Wilder will
Wilder will kill him
absolutely.
stone dead.
No.
He does
No.
not have the head movement
He
to
will-
avoid
Mate.
Wilder.
The
He
problem
will
is,
kill
though,
him.
what if he pushes forward on him? He can. He's a better boxer than Wilder.
Mate,
Doesn't
fact.
matter.
I think Jake
fact.
Paul's a better boxer than Wilder.
if you
Wilder ain't a good
can't,
boxer.
if you
No,
He's
he's
can't,
terrible.
And I think if AJ cuts his angles down properly,
Doesn't.
gets in and punches him hard,
If
'cause
you-
he punches hard, he'll fuck Wilder
Let me
up.
tell
Look,
you what's going
here's
to
the-
happen. That fight will never happen. 'Cause
No.
That's too dangerous for Joshua.
Yeah.
That
It's
fight will
dangerous.
never
It's
happen.
100%,
dangerous.
100%.
That will
100%
never
dangerous.
happen. That Tyson Fury ain't a dangerous fight for Joshua. It's a fight he will lose because he'll get outboxed.
But
But it's not a
technically-
dangerous fight because he ain't going to get hurt. Whereas Wilder's a dangerous fight because
Wilder give you
Wilder
that. Like,
hits you
But
and he will hit
when
you.
Tyson Fury come
It's
forward
over.
in that
It's
12th
over.
round,
That fight
when
ain't.
Honestly.
Tyson Fury come forward and he put it on Wilder, Wilder can't defend. He doesn't know how to move.
yes,
AJ punches
Yes.
harder than Tyson Fury back.
but the
100%.
reason,
AJ punches like a
reason
train,
why-
mate.
So if he fucking
Train.
catches that, and if he puts it on Wilder and beats him up because he doesn't know how to defend,
Shay,
he's going to mull it. He's going to maul him.
Shay. But
It's
one
just whether
thing,
he can
I
develop
think,
I'd love
I think
to see
there's-
AJ
I
do
think
it
there's
because he's a Brit,
genuinely-
but I just don't think he will.
I think there's genuinely one thing that you're not factoring into that calculation. Yeah. Okay. AJ has zero to little head movement, so it's the reason why he can get walked down by someone like Tyson Fury is because Fury's gonna slip that shot, grab you, smother you, break into distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. AJ does not have good head movement. He
No,
is
he
good.
doesn't.
He is good at moving back and forward. Yeah. The idea that he can't counter AJ is ridiculous. Wilder can throw a counter shot. He has knocked
Yeah,
people out on his
can.
back foot. My point is, you're looking at Tyson Fury saying he can't fight on his back foot Wilder because Tyson Fury did that to him. Tyson Fury is a fucking different breed. I have never seen a heavyweight that big that can move like that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that is why you saw that against
No,
that.
mate, not necessarily.
So
think
I can name you off fighters.
I
let me
care
just
about
say,
history.
I
You
can
can
name you off
fucking
fighters that
them
have
Jeff
put
next
it.
door neighbour.
What's this?
But then
What's this?
that's
The
a
top
stupid-
100?
But then your argument is completely redundant, and let me explain why.
Of course
Because
it
if you let me explain why.
because you're looking at your fixed opinion.
No, I'm trying to explain to you how I've come to that conclusion, yeah? So if you look at his fights and you go, okay, Spallina, Molina, loads of these people put it on Wilder. You can look at his fights.
Yeah.
He has fought off his back foot before.
None
yeah?
of those are on AJ's level. Not a single one of them.
Listen, I'm not saying they are, but you're missing the point. What I'm trying to say, just let me get it out.
Fucking had some
No,
debates. This
Just
one,
let me get it. Let me get it out
Fucking
because I think
debates.
Shay's looking at one fight, yeah, where he saw
No, I'm not looking at
AJ.
one fight.
Let me
Mate,
finish.
his whole history of his fight, he's been dropped once.
AJ, yeah.
Yeah, he's lost one fight.
Yes, he has lost one fight against someone who fought
Mate,
on the inside.
I'm not some AJ fanboy either.
I'm not saying
I'm
you
a-
are,
I'm
but
a
what you are
Tyson
doing
Fury
is not
fanboy.
allowing me to explain my point
I
because
just
I
don't
don't
think-
think you've understood it so far, and I want to explain it.
I do. I
So
just disagree with
the
it.
only person, yeah, that really has fucking fought AJ on the inside and beaten him is Ruiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, because AJ doesn't fight long. He's done one fight long. Most of AJ's knockouts
So
come
he
from
lost-
short hooks and come. Let me
I
finish.
know.
Let me finish. Come from short hooks. So you're saying he showed a whole new style. My
But
point
only
is
for that
against a
fight,
guy that couldn't get in on him.
Yeah, so he adapted his game and beat him.
But then what you're doing is you're looking at the fucking
Right.
result of Fury.
Hold on.
Now let me finish, please. You're
I've
looking
got
at the
a question
result
to
of
ask you,
Yeah, but
Troop.
let me finish my point.
All right.
You're looking at the result of Fury and you're saying he did this to Wilder, yeah? And I'm saying yes, but he's the only person that's fought Wilder, yeah? That's been able to do that. If you watch Anthony Joshua's fights, he has no head movement. Fucking Wilder has knocked people out on his back foot trying to chase him down. Fury is
Yeah,
a different
of course.
Under them circumstances,
do
from
you
what
think-
I've seen,
Do you not
AJ
think
gets knocked
Do you
out.
not think AJ will connect with him?
No, I do, but I just don't.
But I think AJ punches harder than Tyson Fury, which he does.
100%.
So if he's going to catch him and he's going to put him into a corner, he hasn't got that mobility. He can't slip and he can't move and duck. The target sitting there getting
Yes,
punched
Yeah,
by
but
AJ.
so
You
the
can't
argument you
I've
just
seen
put
it.
forward is
See,
the same one.
He's got to put it on him, though. He's
He
got
will
to put it on him.
You'd have
You
to.
have to. You
It's
can't
not
ease
box,
off.
mate.
You
It's
can't
the same-
box him like he
it's
did
the
Ruiz
same
the second
argument.
fight.
You
Can't do that. You
Mate,
got
he'll
you
go
got
in
you
there
got to
and
march forward.
Mate,
Yeah.
100%.
You know what Fury done
then
to him
if
in the
he
second
gets
fight?
caught-
can do it.
Got to put it on him.
Gets caught,
If he
mate.
gets caught,
No,
who knows? He might
Wilder,
make it
it's
up
hard
from
when he's got all the reach to hit you.
Yeah.
If you stay in tight on him like what Fury
Mate,
done to him,
AJ's got an
No,
uppercut, mate.
I'll
He's
tell
got a
you
hard
who
hit.
would do well against Deontay Wilder. Really well. That Andy Ruiz. He would do really well.
Yeah,
because
Andy
he fights
Ruiz-
inside and he'll bend him up.
But he has
he'll
got
burrow on him.
to get through that punch.
He has got to get close to it, and that's what I think with AJ. Yeah, where you've seen him fight from range once in his entire career. Really,
Yeah, but he
realistically,
wouldn't do that, would
once.
he? He wouldn't do that
No, but
against Wilder.
but my point is, if he's going to chase Wilder, then he's going to have to walk into shots. Like, look at it realistically. Think about how everybody else thought about before the Fury fight, about Wilder. Fury saying he's going to walk down Wilder.
Yeah.
Everybody apart from John was going, that's fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
And Tyson Fury
Yeah?
went out and showed a flaw in
That's
him.
because Tyson Fury has the head movement to do that. So by the third round, when he clacked him with that
It's
shot,
not
he'd
just- it's
already
not just-
slipped 2 rounds of all of that shit. He slipped it,
Mm,
came in, hugged. Then he broke the fight, got back at distance,
Yeah, of
put it
course.
back on him. Yeah?
Mate, I think AJ, if he comes in, he might have to wear a few jabs and whatever. He's a boxer. He's
few
a tough man. He
jabs.
can take.
If
he lands
Wilder
flush-
if Wilder hits you with the jab, he's gonna hit you with the right hand. That's how he works. If he hits you with the jab,
Yeah,
he hits you with
He
the right.
throws the right hand more than he does the jab.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, but
But
the minute
he also swings. AJ seen those big.
Well,
I'm not-
well,
I'm
Not
not.
a div, is he?
AJ
I
has
don't know if he'll see
terrible
her.
head movement.
Yeah,
That's
he has.
non-debatable. He
Yeah,
literally
no,
does not
granted.
slip.
we
Mate,
know-
I
right,
think AJ's team will
everyone's
have a
got
game
their
plan.
point across here,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think that fight will ever happen.
No, I don't
I
think.
d-
that.
I just don't think
it
it
would
will.
have happened by now.
I don't think
The
it will.
Americans are
But
desperate.
Trev, I've got a question to ask you.
Go on,
right?
go on, go on.
Talk to me about this wine you've been selling.
Why?
Oh, well, I'm intrigued. It's completely off the fucking charts now. Completely off what we're talking about. But I really want to know about this wine you've been selling. Jay said you got a good
Yeah, he
job
asked me
selling
to do it. I
wine.
said he sells
Very
wine, like,
interested.
nice wine.
I said
I
yes.
want to know about
I
it.
sell
Because I
wine.
fucking hate wine. You couldn't get me to buy a bottle of wine.
You don't know what you're drinking though. I reckon I could bring you round some nice wine. And be like, try some of this.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, next
I'll
time
try it.
All
we'll have
depends.
a wine tasting.
All depends
well.
what. It depends what you like. Yeah, because some wines.
Well, he
are
likes
different.
none of it.
Yeah, but my point is, you get different wines, don't you? So if you're drinking a Cabernet Sauvignon, that's going to give you a different feel in your mouth, a different kind of texture and a taste. Or if you're drinking something like a Pinot Noir, that's a really, really light grape. So you're not going to be. Yeah.
Just next time not Tuesday, but on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Bring round some wine. I want to have a taste.
Last time you got drunk on this podcast, you just had a go at me for fucking 2 hours.
I know, I can't do that anymore. I can't do that because out of them 12 points, there's possible 6, we've got 1.
6, yeah, 1.
So I
Yeah.
can't, I've got
And what's good is I said you get 2. So I'm actually hoping you'll get a draw at some point. Lose one and get a draw in the other. That'd do me sweet, mate.
yeah, anyways, we get a few bottles of wine around here. And
Yeah.
we'll see what it's all about.
I get a 40% discount so I can get some really nice wines in for some really cheap prices.
Oh, can't you just chore them out the warehouse?
Yeah, because I work in a warehouse, yeah, mate.
So what's the better wine? What's the more popular, red or
depends.
white?
Is there such thing?
What's more popular?
All depends what you like.
Is there a red or white more popular? Is there one that's more popular?
Most people I speak to tend to like heavy reds.
Yeah,
from
like
a
my
company
mum likes red.
heavy Australian reds, things like Shirazes that are kind of full-bodied.
There's an Australian red wine.
There's loads
Well,
of them.
there's
Isn't
There's
there?
loads of them, mate. There's loads of them.
There's a white wine.
Mostly-
I had loads of once called Yellowtail.
Mostly in over there. Yellowtail's a
Heard of that one?
Shiraz. Yeah. Yellowtail's a Shiraz. You get Shiraz and you get things like Jerif out there, which are kind of they're kind of national grapes. On the white wine, you get all sorts of stuff. Chardonnays, yeah, all sorts of stuff. Sauvignon Blancs, Pinot
Yeah,
Gris.
well, a nice
They can grow.
selection.
America's fortunate because literally America has the climate to grow every type of wine.
Yeah.
They literally could take over the whole industry because they have everything. So for instance, they can grow Rieslings from northern Germany, which are really cold climate. Yeah.
Yep.
So you can't grow it in other places. So South Africa can't grow Rieslings because the grape won't grow out there for sort of certain things. Yeah. So because of that, America's got everyone. They've got the hot places, they've got the cold places, they've got everything. They could literally grow any wine they want and take over the market.
They got all the land to do it. Or not?
Shame they're a bunch of dumbasses, though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I think that's a good
Yeah.
thing. But they ain't-
I think they're just happy to drink it. That's all it is. But
yeah.
I can't
Are they
drink it. I
even
tried
known-
the
are they
other
known-
day.
Are they known for drinking wine over there? I see them as
Not-
more of like.
They're like buds.
Look,
don't they?
mate.
like
Becks.
crates of-
Look, mate. This is the truth of it.
I don't know.
They think this is the truth of it. This is where I lost respect. But well, not respect, but this is where I kind of stopped listening to their viewpoints on Europe because they all think Paris is a nice place. Every time I've been there, I've nearly been pickpocketed by some fucking
Paris is
someone.
rough, mate.
Do you know
what-
I mean? So I
Paris
fucking
is rough,
speak.
bro.
What
Paris is
nation?
rough.
Rough.
Fuck.
Been there
What
a few
nation? Yeah, Paris.
bullet-
We drove through there.
fucking
Fucking bullet holes.
all
Isn't
over
it?
Yeah,
the walls.
mate.
Fucking bullet
Yeah.
holes at the
Yeah,
fucking
mate.
side. Mate, unbelievable.
Mate, yeah.
What nation is known for drinking loads of wine? Italy.
Yeah,
I can
Italy.
imagine Italy being
Yeah.
one.
Italy, France, Spain are your main kind of European nations. Then
Yeah.
you've got Portugal. So basically, in the wine, you get something called Old World
What
and
about-
New World.
What
so
about
Old
Papua
World
New
is,
Guinea?
probably make some stuff there, but they don't sell it in the market.
Why
I
did
don't-
you say that?
I don't even think
Huh?
they. I don't even
Did you
think.
you did?
I don't even think they speak English or like. I think they might
I've
have.
had them ring my phone a few
I think they're.
times.
Are they
from,
not an
Leica
indigenous
mobile sims.
people? I don't think they've got the grips with economics yet.
But they
Um,
definitely don't understand it when I'm telling them they've rung the wrong number when they ring me.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's Papua New Guinea. I think that's India.
I've had to block them a few times.
Yeah, everyone has.
I don't
to.
know what it is. I don't know if
Has
I've
to.
upset
I
someone
don't.
over there.
I
or what.
don't drive, but I keep getting people telling
I'll
me
go
about
along with it.
my tax.
Honestly, I went along with it.
Oh,
once.
I have
One-
to block
an
them,
accent.
mate.
There's a guy on YouTube who I absolutely adore, and he's so good with computers. So he takes the calls, yeah, and then he gets them.
What do you mean by adore him? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Adore him?
Oh, I think he's-
How
I
far
think
into
he's-
this adoring?
I think he's. I'm literally head over heels. Yeah, he. No, he's fantastic. And what he does is when people kind of call him up to scam, he acts like he's really gullible. Yeah, and then he puts things on his computer and he's like, it says you have to click yes as well when they're saying, let me connect to your computer, and they're going to steal all this information. He's like, it says you have to press yes as well, and then they press yes, and he goes, okay, and he just opens up their whole computer. He's like, oh, look at all these files, and they're all like
I've seen this.
people's names,
I've seen
people's names, and all the
Yeah, this
people that he's
cunt, all
going to
these
scam.
cunts, mate. It
And he
deletes all their shit. Mate.
Yeah, and he goes,
leave
copy,
it. Yeah, fucking fair
copy,
play
he
to him,
copies
bruv.
it and then deletes it
Ooh.
all. And
Yeah.
then you just listen to the scammers like, please give me my file back. It's like, no,
Yeah,
you
mate.
scamming prick.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that. I've seen that. Fair play to him.
The prelims are now live, boys. The prelims are now
Oh,
live.
Bruv, don't start
No,
fucking
I
watching it,
won't
boy.
watch them, don't worry. Now, let me see who's
Stay
on the
off it.
prelim card again. Let me have a quick look on the prelim card because we ain't really said about any of the other ones. Let's have a quick look. Who we got on this card? All I know is that Usman Masvidal next month, end of next month, sold out arena. That card is off the fucking
Sold
chain.
out in minutes and all.
Mate,
Told that in minutes.
You got-
Sold out in minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
that-
surprised.
No,
Mate, honestly, mate, that card is going to be nuts. Sloth, we're definitely going to go to another one. Once we can fly out there, we're going to go
Yeah,
to
Sloth.
another event.
I mean, slough.
I'd have to leave you, mate. You'd do me head in
You
after
wouldn't,
about half
mate.
hour.
You
I'm
wouldn't,
telling
bruv.
you, you'd have to get me pissed on one of your fine wines or something
You
for me to
wouldn't, mate.
put up with you.
You wouldn't.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna get in the fucking door,
Ah.
like the room next door, yeah. And what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Oh,
is I'm
look
just
who's
gonna
fighting.
I'm just gonna get a load of sweaty girls to just come in there and just make bad noise. I
Hey,
like get a
fuck
party in
right
there,
off.
just right next to you.
Oi, listen to this. This is the perfect example, right? See, Tuesday, I'm going to say, I told you so, boys. That Luke I told you about, Vicente
Vincent,
Luque,
yeah, I
he's
remember.
fighting on the card, on the fight
He's-
under Stipe, Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's got a hard fight coming up, but Tyrone Woodley, I think's had it.
Yeah, he's had it, and he's
I
going to
don't-
retire after this fight.
Yeah.
He's on the downward,
Because
mate.
Vincent Luque is a fucking animal.
Vincent's on the up, on the learn, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Woodley's on the down,
Woodley's
What?
Woodley's trying to fucking survive. His last fights have been like him walking around the fence, just trying to land that overhand
mate.
right.
Mate, Volkanovski's
Shame,
fighting
Mark.
Ortega.
Yeah,
Look,
Ortega,
Yeah,
I love Ortega.
That's how's that? How can that be underneath the Vincent Luque fight? Sugar Sean O'Malley's fighting.
Was
He's
it?
a good fighter.
Yeah, sugar. Yeah, but I lost a lot of respect for him.
Ah, it's a sick car. I'm gonna have to watch
I
this
lost
tonight,
a-
Sloth.
I
I'm
lost a
sorry.
lot.
I've had a monster. I'm gonna be wide awake, mate.
But
Well,
mate, I'm
give a
telling you, I
fuck.
lost a lot of respect for Sean O'Malley because he was like, "I'm still undefeated." No, you're not, mate. You lost.
Yeah, you lost.
Your
yeah.
foot fucking broke during a fight, mate, and he pounded you
Oh,
out.
there's
You
some
lost. You
sick
lost that
fights
fight.
coming up,
You're not gonna
mate.
go.
Some
Yeah,
sick
I know what he's
fights.
saying.
But he's
Next
like, I'm
month-
still undefeated. You're like, you're not because you need to
Boys.
work on your conditioning because you broke your foot, mate. It's what it is.
Yeah,
Boys,
I understand where he's coming
I
from.
swear to you,
but
mate. Next month, right, we
Right.
got coming up here. Robert Whittaker Gastelum. That is a
Yeah.
fucking unbelievable, mate.
Fight.
That's such good. We got Till versus Vittori. That'd be
Oh.
another. Oh, mate, that'd be so sick,
I'm
Is that the same night?
I'm definitely watching
Nah.
that. I always watch down till fights.
mate. And that
Actually, I
fight.
watch anyone English. I'd watch Leon Edwards and all.
And then next month, and then obviously got the Usman Masvidal. We've got 3 fucking sick events, mate.
They need to do a fucking. Oh, they can't, can they? Are they on Fight Island yet? Or are they in locations?
Nah, they're in Vegas, and
They're
then
in Vegas.
they're in Jacksonville for the Usman one, where all the crowds are allowed
They
back.
need to do a fucking London one so we can all fucking go and
I
watch
know, mate. I know they do.
tickets.
We need to go.
That'd be mint.
I'd definitely go to
We'll
one.
go for
event.
the 3 of us and leave Joe.
Yeah, poor old producer.
Joe wouldn't want to go, would you?
He'd be here syncing all the episodes, catching up on all the ones that we ain't done.
You'd be, yeah, you definitely.
Sitting here swearing at his Mac.
You have to maintain the fort, Joe.
Oh, mate, that'd be brilliant. Well, anyways,
Shall we call
that was
it
our
quits there?
first fight companion.
Yes.
Very entertaining. Our
Yeah,
fucking.
fucking, what got the fight on and you're talking about Ngannou for most
Yeah,
of it.
but mate, that's how it is, mate.
That's how it
That's
is.
how they roll. That
That's
is
how it
how they roll. I
If
swear
we-
to you, you watch them how they do them. It's exactly how
I
it
don't.
is.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if you're
Yeah.
allowed to talk about what's happening. Like, if you're kind of commentating on it,
Yeah,
that's kind of like a radio commentary of the fight, which is technically
Yeah,
Yeah,
illegal.
well, we definitely weren't doing that.
No, so that's the point.
problems
So
there.
when
I
you
fucking
watch
was.
other fight companions, no, yeah, but you're going, oh, that's a fucking nasty jab. You're
Yeah.
not there going, and he slips that, and do you know what I mean? Giving a whole kind of commentary on the fight, yeah.
yeah.
Because if you did that, then you'd be doing an illegal radio
Yeah.
broadcast, yeah.
But that's what they are. It's more still talking, but
Still
you're
talking,
just
you're just
keeping
having
an
a thing.
eye on it.
Yeah, but how can it be an illegal
then you-
radio broadcast when it's not going out live?
No, because it's still an illegal. YouTube will take that down, 100%.
Right.
100%.
Anyways, let's cut this shit out. I just got to say one more thing. Chelsea's still a bunch of cunts.
Yay, but we're going to get Champions League.
You ain't getting fuck all. You're going to get
fuck all.
buried by
We're gonna win
Porto.
the league.
Mate,
You're going to
whoever
get
you're
fucking buried by
playing,
Porto.
whoever
You
you're
stop me,
playing,
cunt.
I'll be supporting the other team.
See that Porto
League.
game?
Fuck
That'd be
Chelsea.
0-0 all the way to penalties. No shots at goal, and then Porto will bury you at penalties.
Listen,
Fuck
do you want to?
Chelsea.
All right.
End of.
Here's my prediction for the game. Yeah,
Pain.
you all right? Ready to listen? Yeah, we beat Porto at home
If you cut this
4-0.
off yet, I don't want to hear this.
4-0. I'm
4-0.
done. Good
You
night.
don't even know how
4-0.
to score 4 goals, you wake
4-0.
up. Fuck off.
4-0, and
No, it's getting
this
silly.
game's going to be like people are going to be going, oh shit! After they see Chelsea absolutely dismantle Porto at home,
Wait, you're
that oh
starting to
shit
sound like
start.
Johnny Nelson, fucking whatever that cunt is now. Fucking you smoking that mouldy weed and all. Right, see you later.